Okay, so it is just me this time. Carter is not here. Carter's texting me frequently, though. I am live. Yeah, now I'm going to grab a drink very quickly. Or just grab the drink. If anybody is here right now, I'm very sorry. Had to grab a drink. Oh my. Oh me, oh my. Someone was here, and I completely just had to go get a drink. I hope the volume's low enough, because technically speaking, not supposed to show that. But you know, it is what it is. Oy. Okay. Ooh. Honestly, like I'll just wait around. Just wait. I'll just wait here. Because then when people have questions, I'm ready. I'm utterly ready. Was this my drink? I think it was. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. Oy. Oh. They're showing all the highlights right now. Oh, do not overflow. No. Honestly, like, it's really hard. You don't know what to talk about sometimes. You're just like, Oh, they're showing all the highlights. Well, that's nice. That's just nice. Oh yeah, beauty, Carter. Beauty. Carter got the thing working or whatever. So that's just nice. Scan complete. No viruses or threats detected. Well, that's a relief. I'm happy for that. Honestly. I just get to sit here, relax. Oh, hello! How are you? What a day. What a day, huh? What a day in terms of NHL news. So many things happened today. So many trades. And I feel terrible because this is literally the day before we go out of town. So, like, we have to record things in advance so that you guys don't think that we're slacking. Yeah. Oh, freaking hell. I put it in the wrong one. That's an honest mistake. That is an honest mistake. Oy. It'll be just me this time. Good. How are you? I'm okay. To be honest, last couple days felt a bit under the weather. The world was a lot more dizzier than it should have been. What's up, guys? Well, Carter's at work today, so he will not be here, even though I'm using his laptop, which I know is such. It is a damn shame. I know. Carter's typing because Carter sent the what's it called? The thumbnail here. Oh, okay. Yeah. Sorry. Am I not good enough for you now? I feel cheated. Utterly cheated. Yeah. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Also leave a like on the stream so maybe more people see it because that's nice. It's really nice. Did you enjoy the trade deadline today? Didn't it feel like it? It really felt like it, huh? Goodness. It was way more interesting than it should have been. I feel like they didn't tell us about a lot of the back deals, like backside room deals thing, so that they all just, you'll always be mediocre. Well, that's a damn shame. Some of the recent trade deals have been kind of whacked to me. Yeah, no, I agree. Honestly, there's so many like weird. Oh, so they did what the heck? Why did they Seth Jones got traded? And they signed it? Why did they sign Seth Jones to 9.5? You gave him Doughty money. You stupid fuck. Why did you give him Doughty money? Drew Doughty is the reason why all of these fucking defensemen are going to get north of 8 mil. It's like, no. I'll look at it. I'm looking. Hang on. I'm looking right now. There's nothing there. Okay, now you're typing. Look here. No, I saw that. I saw that on NHL Discussion, right? That's why I was so shook about it. Because I don't know about you guys, but I check NHL Discussion all the time. Leave a like, by the way, if you haven't already, because this is just nice. It's just nice. It's a nice thing to do. Honestly, like this one, I feel a lot more laid back about this one because, like, for one, even though we don't know all the picks this time, so that's a little more exciting, I don't get as nervous about this because, I don't know, I just have more faith in the drafting ability of this team because we're not bad. We're pretty good at it. Like, kind of hoping we pull up Cole this season. Oh, we have to. If we're not pulling up Cole, we're not taking a step forward. We are continuously like halting that growth because growth comes through. Oh God, Bettman looks really old in that photo. Growth comes from bringing in your younger guys. We are gaining a player, not losing. Yeah, exactly. Like, yes, totally. Okay, so Seth Jones, the 31st overall pick, and a 6th rounder for Adam Boulquist, a 1st rounder, and an 11th overall pick, and a 2nd rounder. That's a win for Columbus. That's such a win for Columbus. That is a huge win for Columbus. And then Columbus gets Jake Bean from the Carolina Hurricanes. That is a double win. Jake Bean is a great defenseman. Like, yeah, and they got Jake. Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah. Like, because Jake Bean is a guy who's kind of like Hayden Fleury. He was a really good defenseman. But the thing is that Carolina has so many good defensemen, which is a problem that I would love to have. I would love to have on Winnipeg. If Winnipeg had that problem, I would love it. But we don't because we suck defensively. But there is a delay. Yes, that makes sense. No, I wish we had that problem. And then, okay, so the OEL trade's interesting too to me. Sup? Blake, I'm doing all right. How about you, bud? Nice to see you here. Nice to see everyone here. Honestly, like, yeah. Someone's like, Kevin, we've been extremely quiet. Yeah, although to be fair, like, that kind of happens a lot, right? It's weird. So, like, it seems like this draft is kind of up in the air. Like, even though people have somewhat semi-consensus. There we go. Got it. About who's going to be first overall. It doesn't seem like Luke got to go to New Jersey. Luke Hughes, I assume. Yeah, I don't know. Like, it wouldn't be the biggest problem. Like, brothers playing together is always an interesting dynamic to see. Like, it's just exciting. It's just exciting. Like, because then you don't know how they're going to play together. Although the brothers that we always think of are the Sedins. That makes sense. Like, good God, they were on the same brain link or whatever the hell. Like, the way they pass the puck to each other and only to each other in some instances was just nuts. Honestly. Yeah, guys, just give me ask me questions and I'll freaking answer any of them. Quinn would be jealous. I don't know. Like, to be fair, Quinn has also made it to this like Stanley Cup playoffs. And I don't think Jack Hughes has. I don't even think he's been in the play-ins. Because I think the year the Devils go is like a couple years before he gets drafted, which is kind of why. I'm going to stream on my channel too. Sorry for the quick visit. Well, that's fair. That's fine. It happens. Honestly, I'm just happy with whoever shows up. Honestly, I'm not too picky. Honestly, it's not like I can afford to be picky anyway. Oh, let me just, because I need food and I haven't eaten all day. So I do have food off screen. I kind of have to. It's interesting though. Jake Bean was the guy that I wanted them to pick from Carolina. And then they traded him away anyway. So it's like, what the hell? Is there a specific player you were kind of wanting the Jets to draft? I've heard a lot about Lambos. And the name keeps floating around. It's weird though, because last year I was actually on the ball. I was really on the ball on who I thought we could get. And I outlined our needs in terms of forwards and defensemen and who we could get. But I didn't even have the guy that we ended up drafting being Cole Perfetti. I didn't even have him on our radar because I assumed he'd be picked before we would have the chance to. I actually had Lundell. I had Lundell as my main pick, I think. And then I actually wasn't sure because actually, if people remember, the two defensemen that were really top were Drysdale and Sanderson. And Sanderson was not projected to go that high. He was actually projected to the late, like the back five of like 10. Like instead of going in the like 1 to 5, he was expected to go 5 to 10. So I thought maybe we would get him if it worked out. It didn't, which is fine. You know, I'm totally happy with Cole Perfetti. I think his ceiling is so high, but also he needs to be used properly. So there's that. Ugh. It's weird. In these moments where no people are on, I can go and eat food and not feel judged. I don't get that deal for Chicago. If Chicago's rebuilding, why the fuck are they grabbing Seth Jones at $9 million for like 8 years? That's dumb. That's really fucking dumb. Seth Jones was linked with Dallas, but that's because he's born in Texas, and I don't blame that. Waste of space. Not a waste of space. It's just a waste of a cap. Like, of cap space, yes. Of not... Yes, yes. Seth Jones is not a waste of space, but his contract is a waste of cap space. Yes. Absolutely. Honestly, like... Oh, they're talking. Okay, so fun fact. You guys probably won't believe me, and that's fine. John Davidson is actually a relative of mine. Yeah, there's my point. Yes, John Davidson, the not GM, but like one of the maybe he's one of the guys in charge of the Columbus Blue Jackets. Is my like third cousin type thing. Like he's related to me through my grandma on my dad's side. So yeah. And he also played goalie, so, you know, maybe that's where I got those genetics from. I didn't play it well, but, like, I did play. Look at his shit-eating grin. He's like, we traded all our picks away for a 2019 run that didn't work, and now we're getting them all back. That's so dumb. Like, I don't understand why Chicago is trading away their first-round pick for 2 straight years when their team is not close enough here. They think that they're close to be like they're going back where they are. They pretty much just traded. So Boquist going to Columbus is dumb. It's so dumb by the Jackets, by the Blackhawks. Like that was one of your best defensemen. That was the guy who freaking Duncan Keith had mentored. Then you trade away the mentor. Like, you killed both the Sith. You killed the master and the apprentice for no goddamn reason. For no reason. You didn't need to trade them. Duncan Keith, yes, that was good for you. Good job. You get to Caleb Jones. Oh, my God, that's why they traded them. Oh my God, how could we have not seen this? Oh my God, how did I not see this? It was always about the fucking Joneses, wasn't it? Oh my God, I bet it was. Oh my God, there's no way that those two, they have to be related. They're in the NHL with the same last name. They have to be related. It just logic dictates. Unless it's fucking like Carlson, they have to be related. Oh my God, they literally did all those trades just to get the two Joneses, didn't they? Chicago wanted both Joneses on defense. Why? But why would they pay one of them $9 million? Garbage. Guys, what are your thoughts on all this? Yeah, I know. I realized that. As I was saying, I was like, well, you got Caleb Jones. He was a good thing. And then I just, like, you can rewind it. And look, I was like, the realization hitting me was like, nice to see you, Alex. And nice to see you, Timestamp Guy. Don't forget to leave a like as always, boys. Because I have to plug that every now and then. Otherwise, people will just be like, we're enjoying the time, but we're not going to advertise that we are. And then it's like, It's the equivalent of having a good time and not putting it on Instagram. Who did the Jets take at 18? Fucked if I know. Well, I always forget to like. I do too. Honestly, I forget to like. Who did it first? Okay, I'll do one at a time here. Who did the Jets take at 18? Not sure. Last year I was on the ball at this, but that was because we picked 10th, and 10th is a lot easier to project than 18. It's really hard. There's a bunch of people I wouldn't hate to see, like, a lot of these picks. I wouldn't hate to see us pick at 18. Like, honestly, I trust our system that we can figure it out. I just hope that our system doesn't fuck them over and get them traded, if that makes sense. Always forgetting likes. I do that. I always forget to like certain videos that I'll watch over and over again, except when they're like a certain thing. Like when I usually only remember to like videos. Well, one, if it's like really good friends of mine, like Peg City Hockey, I like all of his videos because he's just a fucking G. Do you think that goalie Wahlstrom goes top 10? It really depends. Lambos was the name that I heard. That was the name. If I'm wrong, fucking sorry. Like, just Google it. I promise. But I unless it's like something stupid creative, I always forget to leave likes on that. Or unless they're a good friend of mine, then I'll remember too. You think that goalie Wahlstrom goes top 10? That's tough. Goalies are really tough to project because the difference with goalies to other types of players is with goalies, it really has to be, is there a need? Lambos is from the ice, right? Is he from Winnipeg as well? Did I read that? Did I read that properly, that he's from Manitoba as well? Because every now and then there'll be like the odd Manitoban that goes in the first round. It's actually really nice. Like Patrick and Glass, both of them are from Manitoba. But like goalies don't always go. I'm betting Senators take him. Honestly, yeah, that would make sense. I for example, they're losing Joey Decord. I think they've realized Matt Murray is not the way to go. I'll double check. Thank you. Joey Decord, they moved on from. I think Gustafsson is the guy they think can really hold the reins. Because, okay, they do need it, but I would like to think that Gustafsson experiment seems like it had promising results. Lest we forget. That guy was lights out for the last like week and a half of the season. He really showed a lot of potential there. I think honestly, if he settles in, he's the guy they run from. Lambos is from Peg. Yeah, okay. So that would be nice actually. That being said, I was wondering if they would pick Seth Jarvis last year because it was weird because the Jets did this thing where they interviewed Jarvis. They had like a ground control with him about him being from the Peg, and it looked like he could be one of the guys drafted. Hi, Banana. Nice to see you. Leave a like, Banana. Carter's at work. So Carter said that I could do this. Because I asked him, I'm like, is it okay if I stream while you're gone? Because streams they're good. They're a good way to get watch time on our video. And also too, I just like interacting with a lot of the people here. Dead again, probably. All right. Okay. Can you guys like keep the chat busy for like a couple seconds? Just I'll be right back, I promise. Right back. Nope, what they do. But I like sitting there. Yes! This is how you learn your sub base. Yes. Yes. I learned my subscriber base, and I learned that they do not like me. Actually, you know what? You can share my dinner. Carter can share dinner. He can share my dinner with me. No, I'm not going to eat all of that. Don't you? No, it ain't going to happen. I will not eat that. We'll pretend we're sharing. Carter's going to tap on the stream while he's at work, and he'll be like, oh, what the fuck, man? What the fuck? I did that one game, and everyone noticed, and I went, oh, okay. Well, I'll stick with it. Yeah. But honestly, what are your guys' thoughts on the all the trades that came out today? Because there was a lot of them. And it was quite interesting to see. I'm just posting the stream link here because, you know, why not? Oh, I should probably advertise or some shenanigans. You guys cannot hear that, right? Like, I assumed you couldn't, but, like, you can't, right? Also, if you're new here, subscribe. Or actually, if you're new here, comment. Because that was great. That'd be great, actually. I should write that, actually, before new people come in and just be like, who the fuck is this guy? And his, what's it called? Who the fuck is this guy? And his weird dinner party guest. Gone but not forgotten, no. See, here's the thing. There's a delay, so I don't know what you're saying no to. I feel bad, but I feel so left out. He's saying no to something, but I'm not. No does mean no, though, so I will respect your wishes. Oh, son of a bitch, I exited out of it. No, it kicked me out of it. That's very different. No, the sound? Okay, good. That's good. Because that would get me in trouble. Is if I put the sound on and just was like... And you guys just listen to the whole thing. Okay, yeah, I know. I appreciate that, by the way. Thank you very much. That was good. The first, it's funny because recording that first Jets game was weird. Because first off, you'll notice a bunch of things. First off, I don't get all the goals in the first game reaction I did. And that was mostly because I was still experimenting with camera angles and such and stuff like that. So a bunch of them of the Jets game reactions I got used to doing like after game one. So game one was kind of like a test run. Game two, I was comfortable getting all the angles, and I had like an actual. I used this. This records all our game reactions. This is what we record them on. I literally place it, and if you've noticed the Stanley Cup we have, I literally take out the base, put it on this table that the laptop's on, and then I just tilt this camera towards me, and that's what we record our live reactions on. And I kind of MacGyver it so that it looks proper and hope that the audio picks up well. The first one I did it like on my phone, and I had one of the camera angles vertical, which if anyone will tell you, Carter's there. Yes. I do want to move that food though, because I feel like I'm not going to eat it. And I feel like it just being in front of me. Like I always feel really sick when I have food in front of me, but I know I'm not going to eat it. I'm just like, I'm sorry. I'm not going to eat you. Like, nope. I'm torn between watching the draft or the Olympics. considering the Olympics by design are being like, first off, I didn't even know the Olympics were today, which shows you how well they've advertised it. Also, too, the Olympics are the 2020 Olympics. So if there was ever a time to watch the 2020 Olympics, it would be in 2020. Oh, hi, Heinz. How are you doing? Who do the Habs draft? Honestly, I don't know, but like, who are the names that you guys have been throwing around? Because I know every single fan base has been throwing around certain names that they think they would like to draft. And it really depends. Yeah, thanks, COVID. COVID literally ruined the best, and fight me, the best, like, logo the Olympics has ever had. The way the twos went into those 5 rings, I was like, this is perfect. This is perfect. And then COVID said it was and ruined it. That French C, can't remember his name. Cornouaille? No, that's like from the old teams. Honestly, to be able to, what is he announcing? To play on the like, I love how Urinating Tree describes it. To be in Montreal, you have to either sound French, be from Quebec, or just look like you do. And that's about it. The French C, he's a center. Unless you're saying the French center, which as we know is CENTRE, because just like the French language, everything's backwards. I don't know why. I need to move this. My parents are gonna be like, I'm gonna bring this up. My parents will be like, why the fuck didn't you eat anything? And I'll be like, I don't feel comfortable eating in front of everybody. You need Carter's permission for everything. Not everything. I need his permission when I use his laptop to stream, though. That is true. That I do need permission for. Also, for most of the things that we're recording, it's either recorded, well, in this case, for live streams, we do it on his laptop or his phone when we do all of our videos. So, like, I can't be like, hey, can I grab your phone to record a video on my thoughts? Do you think the Jets make a trade? Honestly, I don't. I feel like we just keep waiting for that to happen, and it never does. We always get our hopes up, and then it never happens. Like, we'll be like, oh, yeah, they're going to trade for a great defenseman. They never do. They never, ever do. It's like eating at a strip club. No. You know what it's like? It's not like eating at a strip club. It's like it. No. Okay. Who eats at a strip club? I'm not going to answer that because I wouldn't know. Also, leave a like on the stream if you're new and subscribe if you're new, because this is the type of top quality content that you get. And we appreciate it. Who eats at a strip club? No, it's not as awkward as eating at a strip club. What I would argue is, and this is not from firsthand experience, it would be as awkward as after the stripper's done, then having to get back dressed. Like, because like that would be the most awkward thing. Like, imagine you're done and now you're like, okay, let me get dressed in front of everyone. Now it's weird. Now it's just like, okay, let's just get here, clip it in the back. Like that's more awkward, I would argue. Because at least if you're eating food in a strip club, no one's fucking looking at you. Who the fuck is looking at a guy who's eating food at a strip club? What an interesting conversation. I was hoping the Jets got Jake Bean. You know what? I wouldn't have hated that either. No, you know what? I can't relate to that. I really can't relate to that. Couldn't tell you. No. Shockingly, no. I know, right? Because I look like the type of person that totally would. Are they picking right now? Is that why I see round 1, pick 1? Oh, Buffalo's up. Oh, we started, right. Holy shit, I've been on for half an hour? Whew. Who are you picking? Because apparently the first round selection. Okay, so they did pick Owen Power. So let's just 2951. I need to remember this because I need to timestamp certain things. Like, so I need a timestamp when the Jets pick as well, because I can't be this fucking. Le Heruch is the C from Halifax Mooseheads. Okay. 29:51 start of draft. That would make sense because he has an X at the end of his name because he must be French. Surprise. Is it a surprise? Okay, well, maybe it's talking about Power's a bust. It's okay. Well, let's be fair. It's really tough because I don't like the scrutiny that certain first overall picks get. Like, some of them are deserved. Apparently, Yakupov was a bit of a dick in his interviews and was kind of a bit of a hotshot, even though he is kind of hilarious. Like, him and his dogs, I think it's just a nice guy, but he is a little bit out there. But there's just so much scrutiny that so many of these guys get that you can't really blame them. Except no one. Oh! You walk up. Yeah. He wants Pepsi. Walk up. Now stand there. Yep. Grab the Pepsi. Mm-hmm. Did you see they picked Owen Power first?
No surprise.
Is it though? Like, I've heard that he wasn't even that. Like, I've heard that it's been like it wasn't a really deep draft year, and they weren't even sure who was going to go first.
I think he was the overall he was the number one selection by pretty much everybody in Central Scouting. It's after that.
Isn't it like out of like in Europe it really gets?
Well, I was going to say once you get to picks 2 to like 8, it could be all over the place.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that makes sense. Can you close the door behind you, please?
Yep.
Thanks, Dad. That was my dad's voice, by the way, guys, if you were wondering. He just came down because I have the Pepsi. I just took the Pepsi. Hi, Dad, from the Nolan Hockey Boys. Yeah, he showed up in one of our videos. He showed up when we swept the Oilers because he came down for the celebration at the end because he was just excited. And Mom didn't because Mom was fucking in bed. Mom was tired. Also, by the way, if you're new to the channel, if anyone's new to the channel, like, say hi because that's just nice. It's Dad. Noise. Or, as people that cannot read properly would say, no ice. So Seattle's on the clock here. Now, this reminds me, actually. This is also why I hate Vegas as a franchise. They just feel so dirty. They just do. Vegas literally traded away their first ever franchise pick. You don't do that. Like, don't do that. Like, that's such a slime ball move. Trading Cody Glass when he is your first ever pick in franchise history. Fuck off. Like, that is a monumental pick. You finally found my dad. Going to start a fire in about 40 minutes, so I'll stick around till then. Well, like, you can technically start a fire anywhere. No, that's fine. So what? Oh my God. So by their logic, yeah, they need a forward. Yeah, they need a forward. Okay, so I'm going to tell you right now, Seattle better draft a forward because, like, it's too bright still. Yeah, that makes sense. Because their forward depth is not great. It actually goes straight to depth. It's too bright. Is it? It really depends where you are, honestly. Oh, the pick is in. And the Space Needle in Seattle. Oh my God, they're standing on the Space Needle again. Here we go. Watch him draft a fucking goalie. Like, seriously. Just pick a forward because you literally have a guy who has 1% chance of making the NHL on your fourth line left wing. That is bad. Beniers. I think that's how you say his name. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. Mason Appleton 2.0. What? Is what they need. Matthew Beniers, centerman. Okay. I'd seen his name thrown around quite a bit too. And I've heard as well that it really gets interesting after. Oh, yeah, American. Always moving, never cheats out there. Good. Oh, okay. That's not bad. Honestly, like, it's really interesting to see where certain picks lie, but yeah. Ben Ears? Okay, so yeah. That makes sense because anything that has like an IER, it kind of has that sound, like it that ear. Because it's not like Ben Ears. No. Or actually, yes, it was. I just sounded it out wrong. I accidentally got the right answer. Southern Ontario doesn't get dark until after 9 now. Oh, that makes sense. I'm going actually to Northern Ontario in like tomorrow. I'm going to Thunder Bay, which is pretty north, I would say, in comparison. At least just west. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. I should probably, Hello. Hey, honey. Just streaming. Love you. Boom. Yep, TB is wicked north. I should have taken Nhl Yakupov. Honestly, yeah. Who shouldn't have? Nhl Yakupov was the most undisputed first overall pick. Still not the most embarrassing one, though, because if you guys don't remember, who is that? Who's what? You can't say things like "who is that" and like play like the pronoun game of who is who. Yaka bust. Yakupov was such an interesting one. It was such a weird year too. Like we didn't really know who was gonna go where or what was gonna happen. Oh, we did lose a subscriber though. That sucks. But, it does happen. We dropped like a hot take today. Yaka goat. I don't know. What did you think about the Jones trade? Okay, so I talked about this like a couple 20 minutes ago, but I don't get it. Like, why are you being so easy with the Columbus Blue Jackets? Like, that was such a steal for Columbus because they get, first off, Boquist, who is younger than Seth Jones, going to make a shit ton less than him, and they get the first overall pick this year, next year. Also, let's not forget, Chicago really only did well this year because of the division they were in. A lot of the matchups they were very fortunate for. There was only really 3 Dragons they had to worry about in that division. And that's what I'm pretty much calling them, was Tampa, I think it was that division, right? Yeah, it was like Tampa, Boquist, Jones, no, honestly, you're fair. Because at this point, Jones is kind of at that point where it looks like he's ready to decline. But it's really tough to say because he's on a team that has never really focused on stars. They've always focused on being as a cohesive unit. So it's really hard to judge certain player ability on that. Even with Panarin, we were kind of like, okay, you're signing him to 11 mil, which looks great, by the way, by the Rangers. But we don't really know where he's going to fall in terms of skill, like his ceiling, because it doesn't really all line up. But in terms of looking at that Jones pick, also, and then they signed him to a $9 million deal. That's way, way too high. Way too high. I would have signed, if I could sign Seth Jones in a realistic world where I think it was worth the amount that he did, I'm tapping out at 7 mil. And I understand that's not realistic nowadays. But in a flat cap year, you have to make those sacrifices. They literally traded for Caleb Jones and Seth Jones just to get the 2 Jones brothers. I don't like it at all. Like, you made a great move in getting Caleb Jones and losing the Duncan Keith contract. So what do? You immediately give yourself a bigger anchor by signing the Seth Jones contract. Also, let's forget here, next Jacob Trouba. Not even that, because Seth Jones has had trouble analytically for a couple years now. Jacob Trouba, to his credit, had his best season with the Jets when he left. The year after he left, he had his best year with the Jets, and then he left. It wasn't like he struggled for a bit. No, he was the number 1 defenseman on the Jets in his final year, then left. And so he deserved a payday. He did. I knew that we could never sign him to that high of a contract, so I was okay with him leaving, but I knew that, and he's rebounded to a decent degree. Not to what it was worth, but, Jones in Chicago, Hughes in Vancouver, and then timestamp guy, Fleury in Seattle. Lest we forget. I'm more interested in the Fleury in Seattle, to be honest, because those two are defensemen, so there's actually a very realistic possibility. But like, I don't know. I don't get some of these moves. Like, also, here's the thing that's gonna screw over the Chicago Blackhawks. They gave up this first round pick, okay? So they don't get to pick anyone. They traded away a young defenseman in Adam Boqvist. Okay. And then they traded away a first and a second for next year. What's going to happen? They're going to think they're like a Stanley Cup contender now, even though no one else thinks they are. Everyone else knows they're not. And they're going to absolutely shit the bed. And they're going to be in an Ottawa scenario where it's like, oh, fuck. We literally traded for a great player, and now the first round pick that we lost could be in the lottery. Because I don't believe it's lottery protected. So you could be finishing at the bottom of the barrel. And they'll be in a pretty tough division in the Central. Granted, there are teams that are falling too. Nashville, notably, is declining at a slow pace. Winnipeg could be primed to decline massively. We're not sure. Everyone's kind of said for the last few years they're expecting a little bit of a decline from Winnipeg. Hasn't happened yet, though, so that's good. But it could. I agree with you. Yeah. So pretty much the Sharks sense trade. Yes. Actually, no. You know what this is? Close. It is a lot like the Sharks sense. You know what it's more like? The Matt Duchene Sens trade, where Duchene gets traded to the Sens from the Avalanche. And then all of a sudden they could have gotten the first round pick if they didn't drop 2 spots. Who are the Ducks picking? The Ducks have a lot of prospects. Who did they pick? Mason McTavish. Okay, so this is where it gets really interesting because this area of the draft, all over the place. It's wide open. So he was the number 9 prospect for the NHL draft. Okay. And that's fine, though. And they drafted a forward, which I like. I think, honestly, especially since they have... Now, granted, they don't have Hayden Fleury anymore. They do have Drysdale, and Drysdale looks like he'll be like a full-time NHLer next year, so that's okay. And then they have Sam Steele, Zegras, Troy Terry, Maxime Comtois. They just need to show up, because if that young core shows up, then they'll do really well next year. But again, there's so much unknown that it makes their ceiling pretty high, but their floor extremely low. Anaheim shouldn't be so garbage. No, they shouldn't. Next year, I would say Anaheim could be fighting for a wild card spot. I think, honestly, they have the potential to be. Will there be something at Record O'Clock today? I don't think so, because unless it's Mandalorian. Well, yes, Mandalorian. Or Bad Batch, like Star Wars reviews, we don't actually really need to record at 3. Usually we can get away with recording at like 12 or something like that. Although sometimes I'll say it's 3 because it's just so close. Like we'll record at like 1 or 2. But we actually have to leave early in the morning tomorrow for to go to start our drive to Thunder Bay. So I'm not sure. Actually, we did record a goal or no goal today, which we'll release sometime in the week, just to kind of like give you guys some content while we're gone. I'll actually probably ask Carter if I can, if maybe him and I can just record a little bit on the trades today. That OEL trade, interesting one, by the way. What? It's not always Record Clock. Okay, no. Listen. Sometimes it's Record Clock at the beginning of the video. Sometimes it's Record Clock by the time we're at the end of the video. But I know that we'll hit a Record Clock, so I count it. So it's okay. Because no one wants to wait 15 minutes for me to say it's Record Clock. No, they want to hear it right at the beginning if it is. So that's okay. I'm betting San Jose Seattle Kings are in the basement in the Pacific. Yeah, it's funny. San Jose is such a they're such a trap of a team because they have so much talent there on paper, but then you realize how badly they underperform, and you're just like, what the hell? Like, what the hell? But I don't know. I wouldn't say that. I think that San Jose is just, their team is kind of regressing to a point that is not manageable if they want to be in the top of the division contention wise. Like, it's so tough. Also, if you realize that, by the way, there's 6 teams per division, and you just said San Jose, Seattle, and the Kings are in the basement in the Pacific. Therefore, the rest of the teams there are pretty much. They are, aren't they? Right? Because they had guys like Timo Meier. They have Erik Karlsson, but he is broken foot Erik Karlsson, so it's different. Like, lest we forget. Both look great until they hit the ice. Yeah, that too. But, like, there's so much flash and so much name value and strength on that team, and it doesn't matter. And nothing happens. It just, I don't know. I don't know sometimes with this team. It doesn't add up, some of them, their thing. Oh, are we seeing their top prospects? McHamadullin. I remember hearing that name all the goddamn time. Bro, it is! He is, though! It's broken foot Karlsson. There's Ottawa Karlsson. It goes like this. Heir to the throne Karlsson, Ottawa Karlsson, broken foot Karlsson. Because after he gets a broken foot, he never plays the same. Like, heir to the throne Karlsson had promise. He was like a young Thomas Chabot. And then he was that guy. He was prime Karlsson or Ottawa Karlsson. And then now he's broken foot Karlsson. Irony here, broken foot Karlsson makes the most amount of money out of all of them. It's kind of like how I always like doing that. I always like saying, well, there's this, like, for example, I was looking at like UFC the other day, and I'm like, there's so many different Conor McGregors. There is. If you go back and watch some of his footage, there's hungry up and comer determined McGregor who's still cocky as shit, but whatever. Then after he loses to Floyd Mayweather, not after Diaz, because he immediately wins like fucking like 3 weeks later or some bullshit. After he loses to Mayweather, there's evil McGregor, which I'm just calling him evil. Because if anybody watched that thing with Habib, it's way too much. Yes. No, not who the fuck McGregor. It's fucking, there's like cocky McGregor, then there goes, but somewhat deserved because he was on a roll. Then after he loses to Mayweather, there's evil McGregor, and then evil McGregor gets fucking slayed by Habib. And then there becomes nice McGregor. And then after Poirier knocks him the fuck out, we get back to imitation. We go to imitation McGregor, where he's almost a parody of himself. Like he's trying to almost sound. He's soundbites are gold, yes. It's almost like he's trying to sound like he's Irish, even though he doesn't need to sound like he is. He doesn't need to do that. Oh, they did it. Is it weird that Luke Hughes looks absolutely nothing like his brothers? I feel like that could be taken out of context, but they look nothing alike. They look absolutely nothing alike. Maybe it's because Luke Hughes looks like he's gone through less freaking. Oh my God! Look! Oh, Jack is so happy. Oh my God! I think that's Jack, right? Yeah. I was so shook because Jack's shorter than him. Luke Hughes went to the New Jersey Devils. But how about that? It's weird though, because like Luke Hughes looks like he's gone through like less puberty than me. Even though I'm 21, but I look like a fucking 10-year-old, so. Fourth overall pick. I wasn't sure. Oh, but now, whoop-de-fuck. Now it's Columbus for one of their picks. Oh my God, Jack Hughes looks so goddamn happy. And Quinn Hughes just looks like he has to stand there.
Luke Hughes is like the third Hemsworth brother. And you know why? You know why? Because then people go, there's another one? That's the only reason why. Like, because this isn't like the Jonas Brothers where we know there's 3 of them. Yeah, I grew up watching Disney Channel. Go fuck yourself. But it's like the Hemsworths where, first off, a lot of us didn't even know there was 2 of them. Most of us thought there was 1. Then there was 2. But then we're like, who the fuck is this third guy? Are you sure you're not like a cousin? It's like how people forget that there's like 3 Subans because there's a cousin, I think, as well. I think Jordan Subban is a cousin. I don't think he's like a brother. He could be their brother, but he could also be their cousin. I forget where I read that. Like the Olsens. Yes, I'm old. If I knew the Olsens, I would. Oh, right. Or as John Oliver says, Olsen, and they're moving back and forth quickly, and no one can understand it. I love John Oliver. John Oliver he has the self-deprecating comedy that I strive for. I've modeled my self-deprecation comedy off him because he totally gets it. He totally realizes it. He's like, you cannot insult me if I am so fucking willing to insult myself. It takes so much of the punch out of what you say. I'm just like, yeah, I'll do that. That's a great plan. Oh, there's 6 people. That's nice. Say hi, by the way, anyone. If you have anything to say, that'd be very appreciated. Also, if you're new to the channel, first off, say hi because, like, I'll welcome you officially, and subscribe, and don't forget to like this stream as well because it helps it show up more. We don't do this often, but self roasting. It's self burn. As Jake Peralta says it is self burn. Those are rare. Or in my case, they're not so rare because I've kind of become immune. I wonder who Columbus picks now because Columbus now actually has some interesting, has an interesting future now because they actually have some potential here by getting Boquist and having Carey Price had surgery today. Yikes! Oh damn it. Well, I'm sure he'll be back for the Stanley Cup playoffs. But like self-deprecating humor, it's like, no, that wasn't what I was saying. I was talking about Columbus. Right. Oh, 7-Eleven. I'm sorry. I got way. We are the Slurpee capital of the world, so I got so excited. I was like, 7 viewers, 11 likes. Let's go. But, we could have more. But like, oh, shit. But like, they have a lot of prospects now. My buddy had surgery today, too. Broken tibia. Where's the tibia? Oh, that was the thing that Conor McGregor broke, too. I think. Or in his words, there was no check. And then he said something else. Okay, so far we got 1, 2, 4, and 9 are off the board here. Okay, cool. Leg. Oh, yeah. Thanks. I appreciate that. Where's the tibia? Leg. Well, all right then. Oh, so that'd be like near the ankle and stuff like that, because that's where he broke his. I watched that fight actually with my buddies. It was interesting. Who did they pick? Man. Oh, I'm sorry, boys and girls. Equal opportunity live stream. Ugh. I'm actually curious. What are your guys' favorite comedians to watch? If you guys watch comedians, I'd actually love to hear your guys' thoughts on that. Because I watch a wide variety of them. I know I'm not talking hockey. I'm kind of just reacting to what's being said and stuff like that. And what's showing up on my board here. My TV. But like, honestly, Columbus has, well, unfortunately now they don't have as many COVID congestion. No. I'm double vaccinated. I'm good. And I don't go outside. So that there's that. My man. Bill Burr is amazing. Also, he was amazing in The Mandalorian as well. But Bill Burr is amazing. He's such a chaotic neutral. Guy's hilarious. Like he doesn't. He kind of says whatever he wants, which could get him in trouble with certain people. But he's just hilarious. He's just absolutely hilarious. Wait, we're having a college football analyst tell us who's the pick. Kent Johnson. Okay. Centerman. There you go. There you go. There's another centerman for you. Literally addicted to his podcast. I just look at, you know what you should watch if you're a big fan of Bill Burr? Watch his clips with Conan. Those things are hilarious because Conan's amazing. But Kent Johnson. Oh, BC, Canada. That's nice. He kind of looks like Fred and George Weasley. He looks like brown hair Fred and George Weasley. He does. If you're looking on your TV, he does. You can't tell me he doesn't. Like the face structure there? Yes. Oh man, have I ever said how much I like some of those college? The Michigan jerseys are amazing. I love Michigan's jersey. Michigan's like their helmets too. I love the color scheme in there. It's just so out there that you just love to see it. Oh, what did I drop here? Oh, what did I got? Yeah. Oh, he's 6'1". Well, that's nice. Because you can't teach size. Except you can. You totally can. But people just don't think about it. Fuck. Oy, oy. Ooh. I think some of my other friends are live streaming too. I'll click and see if they are too. Oh, Peg is as well. Oh, ho, ho. I want to check my buddy. Oh, literally though. I'm really curious as to a bunch of players go here, like who they're looking for. The Detroit pick will interest me because Detroit.
I like the way you sound, man. Trade line it back.
The Detroit's been making great moves, honestly. The Iser plan is amazing.
Make sure to, what about the Sharks? See the Sharks? See, I think it makes sense for the Sharks to take a guy like Iser.
Hey, Trains, how you doing, bud? Nice to see you. Don't forget to leave a like. Oy, beauty. Ugh. Oof. This weird trailer. M. Night Shyamalan. Never know how to feel about that guy. His movies are so hit and miss with me. My friend Banana was here earlier. Yeah, I saw. Just best buds, Trains and Banana. Oy. Honestly, guys, how has your guys' day been? How has it been? Honestly, I don't know. I could just ramble about meaningless shit right now. I don't know. Oh, I put my pocket inside out. I'm like, did I wear my shorts inside out? No, because I accidentally pulled the pocket out. Dumbass sack moment right there. Ugh. Oh, you know what I should do? I should definitely have posted this on my Twitter. Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh, I'm such a dumbass. Ken Johnson, bro, never knew he would go that high. I knew he would be like top 10, but not that high. Not top 5, right? Yeah, you know. It's weird, though, because like a bunch of the picks here are kind of up in the air, right? Like it from 2 to like 10, it gets really dicey in terms of how's your day been? Mine's been good. Mine's been pretty good. I actually just realized that I should probably post the link to my Twitter. So I'll be like right back. Entertain yourselves with a plunger for like 3 minutes. Max. Say max. I have returned. Oh, I have returned. And just like that Superman movie, I look completely different. No, I'm just kidding. How's your day been? Mine's been good. Oh, okay. Same question. I did need to post that on Twitter, though, because I've realized that Twitter is where everyone who has something to say goes. Oh, did I miss anything? No, I didn't. Detroit, honestly, as I was saying there before, they look good. They look like they're assembling a great team, honestly. Just taking their time. Somebody just told me that somebody doesn't think the Jones contract is bad, and I just typed dumb. Just type dumb. It's funny because of the delay on my thing or whatever, my captions. By the time the name shows up, Simone Edvinson, defenseman. That's good. Because a lot of the guys they've had on defense, or at least they've been picking up for defense for the Red Wings, a lot of them have been stopgap players that have been kind of just holding the line until they're ready to make a push, which is great because honestly, that's what you need when you're rebuilding. Guys that have experience that can kind of mentor your younger guys, but guys who are not going to be there when it's time for the win now mode team, or at least if they are, they'll only be depth and they won't be overpaid. It's great. That's great. So Edvinson will definitely should be a good fit there, honestly. I have a lot of faith in their Stevie's scouting abilities. His scouts usually find quality picks, honestly, especially from overseas. What are your guys' thoughts on these picks so far? Which picks have surprised you? We heard already that Kent Johnson surprised Habs absolutely hockey. Great to see you, by the way. Leave a like on the stream. What surprised you guys today? Or just today, because there's been a lot of trades today, which were shocking to me, but is what it is. Taylor Hall re-signing though was interesting. 4-year deal at $6 million, I think is what they said. It's not bad, honestly. That could have been a lot worse. This is just our second stream, so if you guys think we need to switch stuff up, we don't have a lot of we don't have fancy lights and stuff. I've seen some people, they have such a nice little cozy setup. I feel so envious of it. I'm we just have our basement. Sorry. I feel bad. we don't have the resources to get that stuff. Sharks are taking Brant Clark. Okay, let me just do a quick little check on the scouting report for him. Defenseman. Okay, all right, that's not bad for that. 8th on NHL discussions, actually. All-around defenseman, risk medium, timeline 1 to 2 years. Okay, that's honestly okay, considering it's weird though. The Sharks are kind of in a state of limbo, where if everything works well, they can technically be pushing for playoffs, but it would actually go against the better team judgment because they're not willing to accept that they need to completely rebuild, even though they do. They're very much on the same timetable that Anaheim was about 2 to 3 years back, where they were just about to hit the decline. They're thinking maybe we can get 1 more years. Sense for that goalie, make her happen, make it happen. Also, Nibu, I need to say this right now. Love the profile pic. Every time I see it, I just think of or whatever. What the fuck was that sound? That's fucking Yoda sound. That makes it sound like you're just like strangling a sheep. Like, it feels so. It's like I literally would lose so much money in that Lego Star Wars game just to listen to that goddamn sound. Because it's just funny. Oh, censor that goalie. Yeah. Ugh. Must be so weird, like having to like just stay at home to do these. Like I don't hate it. Like I've kind of gotten used to it now, but it's still, like in hindsight, it's like it just feels off. You know, like you don't get to have that memorable photo with the team and stuff like that. Oh well, take what you get. Honestly, I guess. Ugh. Oh yeah, of course. Pig City's awesome. Yeah, no, I met him at the beginning of the season because we both did a game 1 reaction, and we kind of were both just like it was kind of like that Spider-Man meme where they're just like, and we're just like, well, you did that, and he was like, yeah, you did that, and I'm like, okay, are we friends or like, yeah, and we're friends because we literally talk like every day, and we host the Prairie Puck podcast together. Check it out on Spotify and on this channel. It's in the playlist. With sometime co-host Carter Nolan and sometime co-host Ryan from Hot Garbage Sports. Refreshing. Honestly, I could talk about anything right now. Freaking hell. Does this mean we're best friends? Yes. I'll say this. We are on first name basis, and he is in my Red Dead Online posse, so we're pretty good friends. Granted, he murks me like every time because I'm way too trusting of an individual on Red Dead Online, but still, his dumbass just walks into Blackwater and just starts shooting. Yes, I know. It also is, and this is saddening, it's actually a kind of a reference, a semi-reference to that frickin' that stupid scene in Star Wars. Or no, it's not. I was thinking the Force Awakens scene with frickin' Poe and Finn. God damn it. Remember when we all actually liked the Force Awakens and we thought, oh man, there was so much potential? My God, they pissed that one away really quick. Oh God, Last Jedi. Last Jedi on its own is a good. Last Jedi is such an example of a good movie on paper, but a bad movie with a mythology. You're gonna want to cut me. I don't like Star Wars. That's okay. Who are you? I don't know you. No, it's fine. What do you like? That sounded way too menacing and challenging at first. What do you like? We can adapt here. We can work with anything. Oh, so right. This is so apparently was it leaked already or? Also, I love the fact the NHL got through such a hissy fit because everything got leaked. And it whoa! Cinematic.
Doug Wilson Jr. rocking. What a loaf. What a loaf has he got? Oh, they picked Eklund. Eklund was all over the place, honestly. Hockey, Dragon Ball, music, space. My fucking God. You're making this very difficult. Oh, for fuck's sake. All the Star Trek ships are so goddamn weird. It's like they put too much shapes into them. I don't know why. But no. So Eklund was all over the place on projections. Like, some people had him as high as like 2 or 3. Some had him as low as like 8. It was so tough to say. Sorry, guys. I don't hate this pick. They are weird. That is true. Yeah, right. Stockholm, Sweden. All right. He had 30. Fucking hell. Learn to read, Zach. 23 points. Speedy skater with great acceleration. Okay, so he's a speedy skater that can get his speed very quickly. That's what that means. When people try to say acceleration and speed are different things, in hockey it really doesn't. It just means speedy skater and he gets to the speed quick. That's it. How's everyone else doing? Are we enjoying this draft? Yeah, so like NHL Discussion had Eklund at 1. They had him at 1. They had him at elite forward upside, which is, that's pretty. And actually, they had Simone Edvinsson at 2, which means that that would mean that Detroit, that the top 2 picks would have went 7th and 6th, which is nuts. Ugh. Emily Kaplan. I feel like I've seen your face before. Oh, lady, move out of the way. We're trying to watch the draft. No. Okay, children. What a prick! She stands in the camera so that her sister's out of it. What a prick! Hey, that's totally something I would do. I would totally stand behind a camera with Carter just outside of it. I joke about him with that all the time, that he has to make sure that he's somewhat in the camera when we're recording, because he gets cropped a lot. Ugh. Let's see. They are weird, but this is true. I'm still there. So the Kings are up next, and apparently the Kings have so many chairs, but there's 2 people in there. So what the hell? Dude, we literally just left their room. Oh, okay. So he's in a different room. That would be why. Honestly. I was so confused at first. I was like, you just showed us that room. Why? Oh my God. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Brian Clark. Okay, so there's your defenseman. That makes sense. Considering all of the guys they had been recently acquiring, most of them were forwards, and they just gave up McDermott, which is a defenseman, even though he wasn't that amazing, wasn't that special. Makes sense that they would draft a defenseman. Oh, and now we're getting the terrible quality of the camera. Like this. Oof. Honestly, draft's been all right. Oh, and now Arizona gets the pick because of recent events that make no fucking sense. Absolutely bullshit. The Arizona Coyotes luck their way into this by being able to somehow, like Jim Benning, honestly, should not be allowed out of his hotel or whatever penthouse he lives in when free agency comes around. He's only made one good move, and that was bringing in JT Miller for a first-round pick. That is the only thing. And now he thinks, oh, I need to move first-round picks every fucking time because
because I gave away a first-round picks, the hockey gods, oh my goodness gracious, they demand that the player be good. And it's like, yeah, Connor Garland, good. For a first-round pick in the top 10? Fuck no! I love Connor Garland, but no. And you may notice that I'm saying, oh, I haven't even mentioned OEL. Because OEL is terrible. He's terrible. He's not playing up to his contract at all. He's massively regressing. Like, honestly, I don't get it. The only thing that I would say is that the only real good pieces that got moved here was the first round, like was the amount of picks, the sheer amount of picks that Arizona got was good. It was good. That was good. They had to take a lot of contracts that were kind of sus, like Roussel, Beagle as well, and I think someone else as well. But that's fine. You can move around that. And besides, it's weird. It always feels like for some goddamn reason Arizona manages their cap really weird. They take on dead contracts, then they don't have room to sign other guys. But anyway, I digress. But like, it doesn't seem like they won. More so, it's just that Vancouver lost the trade. It's not really that Arizona won the trade. It's more just Vancouver lost the trade. Like, literally, they had 1 year where they made the second round and they said, oh, to hell with it. Let's rush it. Like, no. You had all these prospects that you were supposed to slowly work up to. Also, remember when we said Elias Pettersson was like elite for 1 year? Don't get me wrong. He's good. He's very good. But he has not been elite since that 1 year. He's been top tier, not elite. There is a difference. Arizona's on the clock with a pick that they got from Vancouver today. Oh, here's this Hey Sportsnet commercial. Oy, oy. I'm hungry. Don't judge me. Oh, wow. Is that Rock the Dwayne Johnson and his movie that's coming out? Fun fact, every time The Rock is in a movie, no one remembers the name of the character he plays. None. Unless it's on the title, you do not remember a single role that he played in. You just remember it as, oh, hey, there's The Rock. There's The Rock falling from a skyscraper. There's The Rock fighting a giant fucking monkey. There's The Rock, who's admittedly Black Adam, getting ready to punk the shit out of Zachary Levi. There's The Rock in the Fast and Furious movie, and the only reason we might remember The Rock's name is either Hobbs or Shaw, because it's in the title. Oh, there's The Rock with his 18th straight movie with Kevin Hart, which I actually love those two together, but still, doesn't mean I know their characters' names. Kevin Hart's another one, actually, too. You don't remember their names. So how's everyone doing? We got a couple people here. Give us your thoughts on the draft, guys. The floor is open. Honestly, I was shocked to find out how they track views on this thing, on like live streams. Because I was like, oh, I've never had like 10 people, even 10 people on this live stream at once. I've only had like 7 at the most. But then when I go into it, I was like, you have 84 views. And I was like, what? How the fuck did I get that? I didn't do anything. To put it nice. Yeah, that's fair. Feels like there's a lot more commercials in this draft than the expansion draft. Maybe it's because people knew that, what's it called? They knew that this wasn't gonna, like, the last draft was leaked, so they were like, we got to get this over with now, otherwise they will not stay to watch this all. Also, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe because we actually really do appreciate that. We cover a bunch of stuff Our highest being, of course, our Jets fan reactions, where I do live reactions to Jets games. A lot of fun. People seem to like it. Carter's actually editing together a compilation of the Jets against every single opponent of the season. So our first one's against Vancouver. They finished last in the North. And gave up their fucking pick. And then we'll go on so forth. And then our finale will be with the Montreal Canadiens, since they made it to the farthest in the playoffs. And the editing style that he uses, he's got jump cuts in there. He's got zoom ins. He's got captions over things. It's just fun. Dylan Gunther. There you go. Good pick. Solid pick. Watch him get fucking ruined. It's not that I hate Arizona. I just hate what they do to some players. They really make it tough. And then when they're not ruining certain players, they then decide that they're going to draft a piece of shit player. And then it's like, why would you do that, guys? You said you wanted to be about change. Just bad business. Also, don't forget to leave a like on the stream if you haven't already. We really do appreciate that. It does help us out quite a lot. It's great to see. Sorry, I have a bit of a sore throat today, guys. So, goes in and out. Such a tiring day. What a day. Oh, is he one of those guys that got to skate with the... Okay, well, like, no offense, but when they show him them skating with the NHLers and there's that huge size gap, makes him look like a fucking Make-A-Wish kid, but... Make-A-Wish Dylan Gunther. And then if it turns out he is a Make-A-Wish kid, now I'm going to feel like a fucking asshole. But other than that, like... It just makes him look like they just brought him there. Here's your honorary Edmonton Oilers title. Oh, right. Yeah. So their last couple picks were actually decent. Soderstrom, hard to tell. Barrett Hayton, I actually like, but I think his development's going to get fucked over. Pierre-Olivier Joseph, probably going to get his development fucked over. Jacob Chychrun, thank God his development didn't get fucked over. Only because the team forgot he fucking played for them. That's the only reason why his development didn't get fucked. Was because they forgot he played, and then they were like, oh, right, we have this prospect. Let's play him. And then, boom, there you go. It's just something else. Ottawa's on the clock. Oh, timestamp. Ottawa's on the clock. It's time to see if they pick that goalie. It's time to see if they pick Wallstead, I think is what his name was. I should know this. I watch them play in the World Juniors all the fucking time. Every fucking year I watch them. I watch the World Juniors. Where is my... Oh, my God. Oh, people. Hello, people. Say hello if you're new. Because I do not recognize random numbers. Unless it tells me. If I tap it, does it tell me? No, it fucking doesn't. No, it fucking doesn't. Why did I think that would work? Why the fuck did I think that would work? If I tap it, they'll say who's there. No, because then it would also tell you who the fuck liked it. And that's not fair. People deserve their anonymity. Yes. God damn it. I sound like fucking Nemo trying to say anemone. Anonymity. Anemone. Enema. Fuck off. Yes, come on, Sen. Let's do the thing. Don't let me down. Honestly, like your whole day timestamp has been building to this moment. Do the Sens pick the goalie? And you don't even like the Sens. So this is a pretty big deal. Like the fans of the Senators, I know that like the Sens. Like Luca likes the Sens. Luca likes the Sens. He comments on some of our videos too. He's great. He's a Sens fan. He watched he was telling me about it on that Stutzla game for sure. But like not many Sens fans I know. Do the Jets pick Aatu Räty? Maybe. Like it's certainly a possibility. It's really tough to say because every time I think I know who's going to fall to the Jets pick, I'm always surprised with it. Like a bunch of times, like Heinola, I was like, yes, good. Stanley, I was like, fine, tall boy, big tall boy. But like, and then with Perfetti, I was at my girlfriend's. I was just fucking shocked. Hello, Zachary. Nice to meet you. I'm Zach. I don't think I've ever met a Sens fan. No. Let me be clear. I've never met one. I've texted them before, and I have seen them, so they do exist. They're not like unicorns. They do exist. But also leave a like on the stream if you guys just are checking in now, because that's awesome. Subscribe to the channel as well. I kind of have to say that every now and then because, you know, like we said, likes, people just kind of forget about it and move on. It doesn't really matter to a bunch of people using the like button, and I understand that. That's totally fine. It does matter a lot to the people creating the content, though, because it just helps them get recommended a bit more. So it's just really appreciated. Thank you. It's not something I like doing. Like, I don't like saying, hey, could you like this? But it is necessary. Also, some of our videos just get hit with random dislikes. And I know, and like where you get like a cluster and you're just like, you going to a jet ski in the season coming up? Probably. It's interesting though. I have to also work out this semantics. Like, so here's the thing. I like doing my live reactions. It's also part of the reason why I don't do live streams is because I feel it would take away a lot from the the reviews. Also, too, I feel like I'm too antsy when I watch those games. I wouldn't be able to focus on the chat, and you guys deserve to be focused on if I'm live streaming as well, especially at this rate where I can answer all of your questions. So I just kind of keep it all bundled up. So I have to figure out how I would record myself there because the phone that I have doesn't record. It doesn't have nearly enough storage. I use this iPad to record, and it doesn't have enough storage to just continuously go. Also, just like logically in my head, I was thinking, why is everything he's saying in caps? Is he screaming? Is that? I've noticed that. Okay, never mind. But this, I feel like people would just kind of look at me funny if I brought it in. And I do care if people look at me funny, believe it or not, like a little bit, like, you know. So there's that. But yeah, we're definitely planning to. Carter, actually, by the way, guys, this reminds me to mention. Oh, Tyler Bouchard. Is it Bouchard? No, it's not. It's like, it's really tough because it's fucking Oucher. There's so many different ways the spelling and pronunciation can go. It's annoying, but I understand. Carter actually is doing Blue Bombers game reactions, and we're season ticket. He got season tickets this year, so he'll be doing it literally for every play, and he'll actually have them all there. So definitely be excited for that. And fun fact about that short that we did, we recorded it, right, for like 30 seconds or whatever. It's fine. And on shorts, we do it whenever we don't really have a lot of time to do a full video on it, or we think that the topic we can just kind of graze through, and we'll give you guys our outlook. I got really white there for a second, more so than usual. Also, I've realized that the quality will cut out every now and then. That sucks. But we did it, right? And then all of a sudden it got featured in our shorts reel. And we realized that when all of a sudden the views on the video went from 110 in an hour to 850. And we went, holy fuck. Holy fuck. Oh, so here's the other Blue Jackets pick. Thanks, Chicago. Thank you very much for forgetting that you're having a rebuild. What a fucking dumb thing by Chicago. Like, I cannot say this enough. That trade is so stupid. What happened with Ottawa? Ottawa picked a right winger. Sorry, timestamp guy. They picked a right winger. I know you were hoping for the goalie, even though you had no vested interest in the team. Oh, you got to feel for that. Fuck, damn it. Oh, 7 views. 7 viewers at once. I think that's like the highest we've gotten in this entire stream, honestly. Which I'm appreciative for. Opinion on the Seth Jones contract. Seth Jones is good but overpaid. Okay, I will actually debate. I'm not going to debate with you fully, but I will say that he's not as good as people think. And I'm not shitting on Seth Jones. I could never do what he does, and I know that. I'll stay in my lane. But at the same time, Seth Jones is, analytically speaking, not really above, like at the rate where he should be, and being now paid $9 million is ridiculous. Like, Chicago is so dumb here because this is what they did. They said at the beginning of the season and last offseason when they traded away Brandon Saad and the whole team went, oh, yeah, we have 3 Stanley Cups, but we still want to fucking try to win another one. It's like, no, fuck you. Admit that you're done. They then said they were rebuilding. And everyone was like, oh, okay, whatever. They then bring up a lot of good prospect guys. They did. They got Kurashev. Boquist played an increased role. Suter played amazingly well without their captain, Jonathan Toews. And, of course, Lankinen was a god in net. What do? Fuck the rebuild. The future is now! And they trade away Boquist and their next 2 first-round picks. Next 2! So that means if they have even an off day in a division that is now going to be tougher because they're going back to the Central, as opposed to a division that only had 3 good teams in it. Sorry, Nashville, you weren't that good. You just were not the fucking worst. Cole Sillinger got picked, by the way, by the fucking Blue Jackets. Great job. Also, if you're new here, leave a like on the stream and subscribe to the channel because we appreciate that. But now, if Chicago fucks up and realizes, oh, fuck, we overpaid Seth Jones for like 8 years, they can't do anything. They made a good move earlier this week when they traded away Duncan Keith. Because, guess what? That's what you do in a rebuild. You get a younger defenseman like Caleb Jones. Good job. And a pick. Bonus points. And you don't have to look at that $5 million cap hit or whatever the fuck Duncan Keith gets paid. And then you send $9 million to Seth Jones. $9 million to a defenseman that had a subpar analytical season. And you trade away your first round this year and next year. Meaning, if you play badly for 1 bad year, you will not get to gain anything. This, I honestly believe, this is the next Matt Duchene trade. Not the trade to Columbus. This is the equivalent of the Matt Duchene trade of, or Erik Karlsson, honestly. And granted, it were actually probably more like the Erik Karlsson, where they trade away so much things. Actually, this is exactly like the Erik Karlsson trade. Somebody mentioned it earlier. And you know what? I concur. Exactly. Where San Jose trades for Erik Karlsson, but they're not getting prime Karlsson. They're getting broken foot Karlsson. He's not as good. Now they're getting regression Seth Jones. Seth Jones doesn't single-handedly carry this defensive fucking stutter team on his back. Because they got what? Him, Seabrook, and Caleb Jones. Great job. Caleb Jones is now going to be overshadowed by his brother his entire time in fucking Chicago. Great job. And it's not going to matter because now you fucking threw away Boquist, who's your future defenseman, that was primed to be the leader by fucking Duncan Keith. Stupid. Fucking moronic. And now, watch them massively nosedive, and they can do nothing about it. No one will ever take that Jones contract from you. No one's taking a $9 million cap hit on their books for a defenseman that hasn't proved that he deserves it. That is completely unacceptable. I'm shocked at the Blackhawks on this move. It makes no sense to me. Honestly. That's my opinion. Ooh. Come on, man. Why did the Sens not take a goalie? It is what it is. I have a sore throat. I don't know I was yelling so much. If you're new, by the way, say hello because we do appreciate that. It's nice to meet a bunch of new people in here. Honestly, that is the one thing that I will say. I've always been so happy with our YouTube channel is that we've been able to meet a lot of great people here, and that's been amazing. And honestly, like we weren't sure how we'd grow in like a year, and we've almost gotten like 550 subscribers in a year, and that's amazing. Our goal was like 400 because we didn't think it would do good, and we're almost at about a year of this channel existing. So that's fun. Sorry, guys. I got a little worked up there for a second. Ain't that quaint? Ooh. It's just so much bullshit. It's number one bullshit. In the words of the legendary Habib Nurmagomedov and Nikita Kucherov to a lesser, but also real extent. Seth Jones contract, number one bullshit. They're going to learn to hate that contract. I don't like, why? Fucking bullshit. Utter garbage. Utter garbage. Well, live and learn, or don't. It's not like I feel bad for the Hawks, though, because no offense, but like I don't feel bad for a team if you win a Stanley Cup. And for any team that has won a Stanley Cup 2000 onwards, I don't feel bad for you. I really don't. Because, like, you have a cup that is somewhat relative recency. Like, and recency in the sense of, like, I was born in 2000, therefore, you've won a cup in my lifetime. Gold star. And we haven't even went to the cup final, so, like, you know. Yeah, no. I don't feel that bad. Got the plunger there. Carter's doing well. Imagine people who don't know the joke behind this just coming in and seeing this photo of Carter on the thing. They think I was demented. When in actuality, the only thing that starts with a D that I have is ADHD. Does not start with a D. Dumbass. Honestly though, did you guys see? What do you guys think of that OEL trade for the couple people that are in right now? I'm actually very curious because the OEL trade is weird because I don't think there's a lot of winners in it. I really don't. I see upsides to the OEL trade, and the fact that I'm calling it the OEL trade is kind of funny because everyone's calling it that, but it's not really. Like OEL is not the highest important player there, in my opinion. Like, what do you guys think of the OEL trade? And if you guys disagree with me on the Jones contract and trade, that's fine. That's fine. We're not always going to agree on things. That's what makes having discussions so interesting. Because it's not just a one-way track. Calgary's picking now. Oh yeah, and they actually had the decency to show us that the pick is forfeited by Arizona, which is so weird, right? So Arizona forfeits a pick because they're illegal combine, where apparently they literally just told players to like wear this. They didn't do an actual comment. They just looked players up. And it was weird. It was really weird. It made it sound creepy. But then they lose the first and the second round for it, which is kind of just like, Karen. Coronado. There we go. Okay. So that's one of the guys that actually somebody was mentioning Winnipeg would be interested in getting, but there you go. Matthew Coronado, right winger. 51 games, 48 goals, 37 assists. What? Oof. Plus 37 rating. Yeah, that makes sense. Ooh. This, I just realized this live stream is going to be fucking long, isn't it? Holy shit. We've already been live streaming for an hour and a half. This is going to be a long-ass live stream. Holy fuck. Like, how long do YouTubers usually do this? Because this is, like, only our second. Holy fuck. I'm going to be sitting here a while. God damn. The realization is hitting me, okay? We're not even through half of the first round, and I've already been online for an hour and a half. Holy fuck. We are in for a while, boys. And girls. Equal opportunity. Equal opportunity to be a subscriber. Actually, it's funny, though. I will say this. A weird statistic I found on YouTube, and I think also, too, it's because a lot of times YouTube doesn't make you pick your gender. And if you just came on now and heard me say that, it's not where the conversation isn't becoming that type of thing. Don't worry. But, like, it tells me, like, 99.6% of my viewers are male, which is kind of funny because I know for a fact it's not that high. Like, I know that females watch this. Not many. Don't get me wrong. Not many. But I know they do exist. Or maybe I'm wrong and it's just an utter sausage fest. But it's just weird, right? Like they and also too, the amount of times that they said like 0% of your subscribers is under 18. I'm like, yeah, right. Okay, cool. Sure. Right. Like the highest percentage of people on YouTube is under 18. So I would not believe that statistic at all. Ugh. Whew. We're almost at the point where oh right. It just reminded me because I saw this. There was that Pavel Buchnevich trade as well. I forgot about it. What an interesting trade. The Pavel Buchnevich trade. So I think it's a win for the Blues. Yeah. Honestly, like Buchnevich had a great season, even though I think it was also because of the whole ensemble that he worked with, but still, you know. Oh, I'm just texting Jake right now, actually. I'm telling him, I'm like, fuck, I just realized this is the This will be long. This will be a long live stream. I just realized that. The thought hadn't occurred to me until like about 5 minutes ago. I was like, fuck. God damn. It's not COVID, I promise. I should plug in my phone. Yeah, they're showing Jack Hughes' reaction on Instagram a lot. Yeah, that makes sense. Just looking around. Oh, right. Yeah, let me... Oh, for fuck's sakes. An hour and 55 left. Goes till 10:30. I thought I had left my food there for a second. I was like, did I just throw my remote into my food? No, I did not. Just like my pitching career, I missed the mark with my throw. Yeah, so we got another hour and a half, which means this could hit a 3-hour stream. Good God. How will people tolerate me? Shocking. Utterly shocking. How's everyone doing? I feel like asking that every so often, just to make sure that people haven't passed out and just accidentally left the live stream on. Or that I accidentally pull Snoop Dogg and mute my live stream for the entirety of it. And that's oh, that's awkward. The fact that he left live streams on muted for 3 days straight, that not the same one obviously, but 3 days worth of live streams, that's amazing. Also, it makes you wonder how the hell did he not realize it when people were probably texting, hitting him up on other social media saying, "Hey Snoop, your things are muted, buddy. Could you fix that?" Oh my fucking hell. It scared the shit out of me. No, not Carter. He doesn't deserve it. Oh, hour 43 minutes we've been on for. How about that? What a time to be alive. They're interviewing. Oh, yeah. So this is Buffalo's 14th overall pick. Is that the pick they got from the Flyers? Or was that next year's pick? I'm so much forgetting it. Ooh. Also, if you're new here, don't forget to comment down below in the chat, because that's just nice. Then I can talk to more people. Talking to people is fun, especially when you're listening to a somewhat semi-muted screen. And don't forget to leave a like on the chat. Live stream. think the most now we've had at one time, the most amount of viewers we've had is 10. That's good. That's nice. First live stream was Isaac Rosen and right winger. Still haven't picked your goalie timestamp. Still haven't picked your goalie yet. Kind of makes you what? Wait, what? Hold the phone. Wait. This guy had one assist. He was ranked 25th on drafting, and he's going 14th. Are we back to common Buffalo L's? Question mark. Question mark. Not. We're not saying it's an L yet. We'll question it. Could be. Because that Rasmus Ristolainen deal, rare Buffalo W, very rare, but a W nonetheless. Oy. I should improve the ambiance. The ambiance. Because I have time to do that. Fire time. All right, buddy. Sounds good. We're improving the ambiance. Oh, yeah. Putting a white jersey, that could be a problem. That could, make me, absolutely light me up like a Christmas tree. With ironically less color. Just so people just randomly coming by were just like, who's he a fan of? Now you know. Well, now you know. Thanks for stream. No problem, buddy. Thanks for showing up. We appreciate all the viewers and subscribers and everything. Just everything. Da. So how's everyone doing? I feel like I asked this a lot now. I'm like a scared child needing assurance. If you haven't already, also leave a like on our what's it called, our YouTube short, because that actually does help quite a bit as well too. Because that was our thoughts on the Rasmus Ristolainen trade. Who are the people left in here actually? So relaxing. And if I didn't hear the fucking plumbing all the time, it'd be a lot more relaxing. Actually, I should check the dehumidifier. Oh, okay. So this is you're seeing everyday Zach. Not everyday Zach. I wish I was this responsible. I'm gonna empty a dehumidifier while no one's here. So. Live stream is a reaction to the draft. No, it's just Zach doing menial tasks. Oh God. Actually, Zach, people doing menial tasks is pretty much what Twitch is, so I don't really feel offended. Hello! Hello, Adam. How are you? Adam G. Yo! Oh, I'm sorry you caught me at such a bad time. I was just emptying my dehumidifier. Oh. If he left before I get to say yo back, I'm gonna feel like I totally let him down. Oh, there you go. Well, there goes. What? The Red Wings traded up? Okay, this is big, and I'll explain why. The last time Stevie traded up a couple slots, he did it to pick Braden goddamn Point. Yes, that was in a later round, but still, holy shit. So he trades with them so Dallas drops back to 23rd, but then gets a second and a third round pick. So Detroit must have really wanted this number 15 pick. So Detroit has a very good idea of who they want right now. That's why. It's very rare that you see teams like this. Is like I've heard that the NFL has a lot of teams trading up. What pick is it? We are actually at pick 15, and the Red Wings just traded up from 23 to go up to pick 15. So apparently Yzerman knows who he wants here. He traded with Dallas. Dallas drops back to 23, but gets a second and a third round pick as well. So there you go. Oh, nice to see you, by the way. If you're new to the stream, don't forget to leave a like on it. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe. I know you're not new to the channel. I've seen you around. Don't worry. But leave a like on the stream as well, because it does really help us out. And it's always appreciated. But, yeah. So we're halfway through round one, pretty much. Actually, no. One more will be halfway, because we now have 32 teams. Jets pick is on the horizon now. And the little box over there at the bottom of the screen. Pick 18. Oof. What was the time when I started? Because I timestamped the beginning of the draft. Because if you want to go back and check, then I can do that for them. But let's see. Now they're ready to pick 15. Yeah, so pretty much at the half-hour mark of this stream is when the draft started. And it has now been literally over an hour and a half later, pretty much. And we're just halfway through the first round. Who'd they pick? Sebastian Cosa? Goaltender. Oh, this is very interesting. Did the Jets draft already? No, Jets pick 18th overall. And we're at pick now 16 is now on the clock. That's very interesting. You don't see I thought that Wallstead was the goalie that we expected. He was prospect number 16, NHL 16 prospect, so I guess that makes sense. But, you know. Oh, goodness. Edmonton Oil Kings, 9-1. Oh, my God, he was 17-1-1? Good Lord, that's a good record. That's like, I've had a record that good only once in my life. I've only had a record that good. So Detroit got a goalie, makes sense. Yeah, and they traded for a goalie a while ago, like to get Nedeljkovic. Not in a while ago, like yesterday. So now it pretty much means that they have set up their goaltending tandem for the future. Like way in advance, obviously. But like Nedeljkovic was a Calder finalist, and that means he's the guy they primed. Now, granted, it did. Now, people are not taking this into account. Bernier had an amazing year with the Red Wings, but that's also because he got hung out to dry so badly that he had to make those games even respectable. But at the same time, I in a twisted sense know why Carolina traded, because they first off didn't want to pay 3.5 to him, even though Bernier would become a UFA, which is weird. But then trading him away for pretty much a third round pick was weird because they should have traded for a second. Did Detroit pick wrong goalie? Maybe. Like, someone said that in a chat that I'm in right now. In my Discord. It goes under someone else's name, but it's like it's our Discord. Our, like, Union. Trust the Iser plan. This is a unique thing that we should mention as well. Last time that Yzerman picked a goalie in the first round, he picked Andrei Vasilevsky. Just let that sink in. So Yzerman knows what he's doing when he's drafting a goddamn goalie. That's pretty much the moral of the story here. And they picked Vasilevsky like 19th, I thought, overall or something. Oh yeah, best GM. Yeah, honestly, like he should have honorary cup rings for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Like it's just, I don't know. It's just like that guy did so much. And granted, it's funny though, but like in hindsight, he technically didn't do enough to make them a cup winner. However, he did make them a cup contender, and then he made them the best team in the league, just not the best playoff team in the league, because if he had stayed there for like another year, because he actually leaves before they have their legendary season, even though he built the whole fucking team. If he leaves the next year, I'm not sure if he goes for the grit guys that they needed to get there, but still, bringing that team out of wherever the hell they were, and he made an all-star team, that's absolutely phenomenal. Like I'm so impressed with Yzerman's track record. His trading is elite. His drafting is pretty skilled as well, honestly. Free agent signings are never really that out there. It's all the recipes, all the ingredients for a good recipe, honestly, for a GM. A lot of props deserved. Ugh. What was I going to look at? I said I was going to go check something, and I fucking forgot what it was. ADHD moment. I just need to comment something right here because, hang on. Yzerman picked. Vasilevsky. I like how people are already trying to shit on this pick. Like, no. Ethan Potato? What? Ugh. You had a flashback moment? I get that every now and then, honestly. I do. I go back and I'm always surprised at how well that video did. Like, in hindsight, I guess it makes sense because it was a huge margin loss by the Jets. But I also was shocked that we actually were able to gain, because people don't realize this. We don't gain subscribers very like at a steady rate. Not like a lot of channels, like most channels do, even with like of our stats, like where they gain like certain, like our growth is actually pretty slow in comparison. But that video did very well. Very, very well. Brennan Othman, and that is terrible quality video, but yes. Solid. No, honestly, like, yeah, that video it did really well, actually. It finally hit 1K a while ago, and it hit 1.1, I think, now. I'm happy with how it turned out. It might have been a little too long in comparison, but, a lot of our videos go pretty long, so the watch time's always interesting because I'm always curious to see who will stick around for it, because I just kind of just go. I don't really plan how long I want to make videos unless you notice where I've went like 10 minutes or less. I actually usually don't plan out the video lengths, and I kind of just go with it, because otherwise I don't want people being bored after a while and just being like, yeah, let's leave. Not much is happening. Yeah. Well, 17's on the clock. That means the Jets pick soon. Like one more than the Jets pick. Ooh, I'm nervous as to who we pick. I really am. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know who they think they should pick. How the fuck did Lego Rocks 99 already release a video on Casa being picked before Jesper Wallstrom? How did he do? The guy's a fucking ninja. How the fuck did he get that video in time? It's 6 minutes. I don't even know if he was picked 6 minutes ago. Holy shit, I'm impressed. Dude, everyone's going off the board. I know, right? Like, everyone's off the board. Jesper Wallstedt is still up there, but, like, we don't need him. We have Hellebuck, and we have Burden. We don't need... It is 17 right now. Like Chaz Lucius, like, best consensus. Fucking hell, that word has been tripping me up today. Also, if you haven't liked the stream already, please do. It really does help. Actually, yeah, if Edmonton can get Wallstedt, that would be huge, because I've said this before, and I'll say it again. Edmonton needs a goalie. Edmonton needs a goalie. They need to draft a goalie. Who do Jets take? Really depends who's left. I guess like the safe bet for me would I'd just be like, just take Lambos. Just take Lambos. But like, because you don't need Wallstead. I don't think you need Wallstead. You have your goaltending tandem in the wings. And honestly, it's not good for Wallstead if he gets picked here because he doesn't have any. He won't have like it. I just don't. I don't know. Like I don't see the fit. There's no fit. Ooh. Yes, but please bring home the Winnipeg born. Yeah, bring the Winnipegger to Winnipeg, please. For the love of God, if St. Louis picks Lambos, I'm gonna be fucking annoyed. I'm actually gonna be really pissed off about it. Don't you dare pick Lambos. Okay, so he didn't. He picked Zachary Bolduc. Okay. Oh, this could happen. Oh, this. Oh, this could happen. Oh. Don't get too hyped, Zach. This is how dreams get broken. Don't get too hyped. Don't get too hyped. It could happen. It could happen. It could happen, guys. It could happen. Can we get Lambos now? Can we please get Lambos now? Now I'm getting nervous because, like, the last, like, what if they just don't pick him? What if they don't pick him? Oh, okay. Just pick Lambos. For the love of fucking God, just pick Lambos. Just pick Lambos. Just pick fucking Lamborghini Lambos and just pick Lamborghini Lambos and just call it a fucking day. Hockey gods! Chevy, fucking use the force, Chevy. Chevy, you shouldn't even be on the clock that long. Fucking go. And then they'll fucking be like, haha, just kidding. We picked fucking no-name man. Fucking a potato. I don't know. You pick. This isn't like last year where Perfetti had to be taken. And that's why you couldn't pick Seth Jarvis. No. Lambos is there. Yeah, exactly. No, don't even, no. Okay, well, Eakin did, okay, but to be fair, Eakin had been around the yard so much that he probably, like, there's always that group of people in Winnipeg that really wouldn't want to play here if they made it, because it'd also be, like, way too much nostalgia, and also certain people would just be like, I don't have good memories here. Like, it's kind of a mixed bag, but I understand. But like 95% of Winnipeggers want to play in Winnipeg. Oh God. Okay, let me just, I got to timestamp this now. So we're at the 2 hour mark. Holy fuck, I've been on for 2 hours? Shit. This is like a gaming session. I just didn't realize it went so fast. It seemed only yesterday. It seemed only like minutes ago I was talking about it being like an hour and a half. Literally, like I said it was an hour and a half at like pick 14. Nothing happened. I like how Mikhail Burden just like it completes our trend of having really good late round picks as being selected in the 6th round. So pretty much what I've learned is the Jets cannot pick goaltenders unless they're in late rounds, and then they become gods. What's taking so long? I don't know. Shitty Winnipeg Wi-Fi, maybe. Oh, it's happening. Then we're gonna find out he traded the pick. Oh, it's happening. Okay. Who are you picking? Who the fuck are you picking? How to select? No! Ah! It's another fucking American! I don't give a shit that he was higher on the rankings. Why? You know how this is gonna go. In 4 years, after his fucking ELC is done, and we have to sign him on a bridge deal because he doesn't want to play here anymore. Ah! Why? This isn't even line A. This isn't even line A. This is Jack Roslovic all over again. Oh my fuck. Why? 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 Lambos was right there. Get the Winnipegger. Don't get it. He's going to be selected next. Just watch. Just fucking watch. Just watch. The second I saw US hockey, I was like, fuck. Fucking fuck. Leave a like on the stream, by the way, guys, if you're enjoying it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well. Much fucking appreciated. Why? I need to check my friend. Hang on. I need to see how he's doing. How's he doing?
I'm wondering, I had a video recording the live reaction in Edmonton live stream. Matthew Joseph, it's steal for sure. I'm not complaining about it. He's a great player. I'm just yeah, you take the best player. I guess, but that was my opinion. I don't know why I didn't take that. I don't get that person. Like, why not? I know Zach. Why? Zach, you know, go on the podcast. I think. I don't like this man. I don't like this man. Why?
Your friend cracked his phone? Sounds like my dreams and aspirations.
Right now, it's in live reaction to all this stuff. There it is. There it is. 18th overall.
We don't need more centers. No, we don't. Gustafson's a center. Perfetti is a center.
What do you guys look back? What are you guys' thoughts?
Andrew Kopp can play center even. I'm listening to my friend's live stream as well. He doesn't get it either. Oh, the pick's in. Pick's in. Watch watch Lambos get picked now. Just watch. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's going to happen. You don't even need to trade Dubois. Like, fuck off. Like, we don't trade. We just can't. We don't know how to, apparently. Like, trading is not our specialty. We have one good trade tree, and it all goes like that. And even then, it gets sour when you realize Roslovic attaches to that fucking trade tree. Why? He was right there. Ah! I'm sorry, Carter. You deserve better. We all deserved better. I need to find out what the fucking social media team is, how they're doing. Maybe he'll be good. Well, you know what, though? We're kind of stacked on center, though. Are we? Are we really? Are we really? We say that, right? We always say that. But, like, we never, but then come playoff time or stuff like that, our center depth doesn't show up. Scheifele gets suspended. None of the other centers show up then. We're losing Stastny in free agency. We're not going to re-sign him, I don't think. Otherwise, we probably would have done it already. Like, he's gonna pick Lambos. I can't be fully mad, even though I just slammed my plunger thing. Svekov. Fedor Svekov. Yeah, I know. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, guys. Edmonton is getting Wall. Edmonton is getting the Wall. The Wall just fell into Edmonton's lap. If Edmonton doesn't take Wallstead, they're fucked 10 days, 10 ways to Sunday. This is the best case scenario for Edmonton. Edmonton desperately needs a goalie. If Edmonton doesn't take Wallstead, they're fucking idiots. Edmonton needs to take Wall now. Like, this on-the-clock bullshit shouldn't even take any time. They should have had that text signed, sealed, fucking delivered. Like, fucking ready. The second that Wall didn't get picked. This is the easiest pick of the draft, arguably. Pick the goalie. Oy. I lost my voice for a second there. This is so easy of a pick for Edmonton. I'm partially a fucking filthy casual, and I know who you pick for the Edmonton Oilers. You need to pick Wallstead. That is the only pick you can make for Edmonton. Because Mike Smith, they're literally signing him to these deals because they don't have anyone to bring up. Koskinen is not the answer. They need Wallstead. This is the only pick that makes sense for Edmonton. Don't give me that they don't have lack of depth on forward and defense. That's true. However, it's not. This is the perfect opportunity to literally set yourself up for the goaltending position for the next 5 years, possibly. Maybe more. You'll have other opportunities for forward and defense, and also you do have Draisaitl and McDavid still, so you can kind of ignore a little bit of those problems on forward to an extent. You need to draft Wallstead. You literally. The fact that Talbot struggled there and then went to Minnesota and probably had his best year in his best season in 5 years, I would say, speaks volumes. But the Wall has to get picked here. He has to get picked here. Edmonton is brain dead if they don't pick him. Wallstead was projected to be around 11th. They're at pick 20, and he's on the board. And here's the thing. This was really fortunate because here's the thing. So the Rangers didn't pick him. It was an argument that they could have. Now, but the Blues couldn't, and I'll explain why. Blues have Binnington, but they also have Joel Hofer, who I actually played against when I was a kid as well. Big goalie. Who's waiting in the wings to take up that spot. We then move on to Winnipeg, who has Burden waiting in the wings to take up Hellebuck's spot. Then we move to Nashville, who just, lest we forget, picked up Askarov last year and has Pecorine retiring, which means UC Saros, who has been filling into that starter role. So the second that Wallstead didn't get picked by the New York Rangers, it perfectly opened up that the Edmonton Oilers could take Wallstead because all the next 3 teams had a starter and a prospect goalie. You're giving Shesterkin for the Rangers, if anyone's wondering. So this is the only pick that Edmonton has. This needs to be their pick. They're not going to get a better chance than this to set themselves up for the goaltending position. First-round goalies are never a shoo-in for success, lest we forget Rick DiPietro, but they have high rates at which they will at least make the NHL and show up. Because at least with goaltending, even when it struggles, you can kind of just throw them in for a game to see how it goes. And then if they catch fire, like, for example, Philip Gustafson, Joey Decord, then you just run with them. And they've just earned their starter spot. Or at least fringe backup. You're on the clock. You're running out of time. The fact that there's 20 seconds left in this, kind of driving me nuts. How is it that it's taking them this long to figure out who the fuck they're picking? Oh, here we go. With 15 seconds left. What? They traded the pick. Oh my God. This is what I think. This is okay. So that means that now that Edmonton's going to pick 22nd now. And we'll pick also then, and they got a 3rd round pick at 90. Here's why. Because I think they went through the 2 teams. They talked to the Minnesota Wild and they talked to the Boston Bruins. Neither of them is picking a goalie. because they actually have, oh my God, that's right, Kakinen or whatever his name is for the Minnesota Wild, and Vladar, like Darth fucking Vladar for the fucking Boston Bruins. They can take Wallstead at 22 because at 23, then you'd have probably the Stars would be looking to maybe they would still take Wallstead because then he'd probably be the better goaltending prospect they have. But then you would have it run the rest. But now they get like a 3rd round pick added on to it. That makes perfect sense. But if Wallstead gets taken 20th or 21st, this is a horrible blunder by the Edmonton Oilers. No. Blake. Listen to me. I don't know if you caught what I said. This is why they're trading the pick. Because Minnesota Wild have Kakinen as well as Talbot. And Boston Bruins have Rask, I think, is a UFA, but I think he could probably just resign there anyway. And fucking Vladar or whatever his name is. Like, they had a bunch of goalies they were trying out, which means that they can move back 2 slots and not lose the Wallstead pick. And I'm guessing why it took them so long to talk about it was they were calling those 2 teams to see if they were picking a goalie or not. So they move back and then get like to 22, but they then get a 3rd round pick as well to add to their prospect pool. I think this could actually work out very well for the Edmonton Oilers. Or, of course, I'm wrong, and Wallstead gets picked 20th or 21st, and then that looks terrible. Because if he gets picked by the Bruins, for example, there goes your plan. Your entire plan goes up in smoke. Yeah, Wallstead was projected 10th, and then there's just so many names here. Atu Ratty was projected 20th. Lambos was projected 17. He's a defenseman. Maybe that's why we didn't pick him. Maybe that's why. Because I just didn't want... I don't know. Maybe because they thought our defensive pool was good. Okay. I'll be all right. Yeah, it's fine. Be right back for a second. Just for a quick sec. I have returned. So now they pick, and they don't pick Wallstead, is what I'm assuming. This is the Minnesota pick. Pick 20. We're at 2.5 hours in. We're in pick 20. Oh! Oh no! Oh no! Oh, they picked the wall! Oh, you fucking idiots! They literally just gave up the goaltender. They're absolute morons. Absolute idiots. Absolute idiots. Absolute idiots. Absolute idiots. Unbelievable. I can't believe Edmonton fucked it up. Edmonton had him. Edmonton had him. Edmonton, you stupid son of a bitch. Oh my God. I can't believe it. They blew it. They literally blew it. Edmonton literally blew it. I'm speechless. Edmonton did it. They lost it. Edmonton played with fire and got burned. I thought Cirelli was fired. Me too, man. Me too. I had literally said, I've literally been saying that they needed to draft a goalie. And they fuck it up. I can't believe it. They had him. I'm so shocked. I can't believe they did it. I'm literally looking at this what's it called? Oh my god, they pick Lysel. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, so they just picked Fabian Lysel for the Bruins, and I know this Oilers fan, and literally the two guys he wanted just got picked 20 and 21st. That is a special. It takes talent to fuck this up as monumentally as Edmonton fucked this up. Edmonton had Wallstead in their grasp, and instead of just taking him, they played with their fucking food. And then what happened was, insult to injury is, they then trade the pick away and then don't even get him. You deserve nothing. Absolutely nothing. Because now Edmonton's on the clock. Edmonton has no fucking idea who they want. The right-wing prospect they could have gotten is gone. The goalie prospect that they fucking needed, they traded away. Away. All to fuck around. So you better hope that the 90th overall pick and this one is worth it. Because you just lost an elite goaltending prospect in a trade that you made. Dumb. Utter bullshit. Number one bullshit, actually. Oh, this is a long first round. Yeah, I'll be damned, yeah. Oof. Oh, there's this Monsters at Work thing in Blackwood. I have to watch those sometime. I'm just seeing it on the what's called ads, commercials. Yeah, if you're new to the stream, comment down below for sure, guys. I love talking to everyone here. Everyone's throwing their opinions in. I might not always agree with you, but it's always great to have that conversation and dialogue and communicate. Should I ever do something? It's funny. I was mad at not picking Lambos. The more I sit here and think about it, it's okay because Lambos is a defenseman after all, and we actually have a lot of defensemen in the works. We have Sandberg, Chisholm, Heinola, and technically Stanley if you count them. So we actually didn't really need another one, but I wanted another one, you know? It would have been nice to get. But centermen are always so adaptable that I shouldn't be too mad about it. It only took me 30 minutes to get over it, but, you know, is what it is, man. Chevy's kind of a vegetable. Sure. True, man. True. Yeah. Like, we didn't need to get a defenseman. It's just that we saw that perfect story that we just wanted that defenseman. True, man. True. Yeah. Like, Chevy's kind of a vegetable. I don't even know what to say to that. Like, okay. Sure. You do you, man. I'm not out here calling people vegetables. You do you. Except for certain people. Some people look like potatoes. But other than that, no. Every time I see that weird guy who does like all the, it would have been cool because he's from, yeah, exactly. Exactly, right? Like, it really would have been cool. But there you go. We still don't even know where he goes. Like, because he hasn't been picked yet. And we're now on to pick like 20. Like, it's weird how all over the board this draft has been. Also, I love that that what's it called? That Owen Power gets selected first by Buffalo Sabres in one of those years where it's actually really not certain who the first overall pick should be. At least with like Darlene, it was pretty much unanimous that he needed to go first, even though he struggled massively there. But he does play in Buffalo again. Like, Buffalo has its own asterisks next to it. So the pick is in. So this is where they pick Carson Lambos, right?
because they're kind of fucked. They kind of fucked themselves over a bit. Because unless they go way down the board, because there's no goaltenders on this from projected 17 to fucking projection 40, not a single goalie's on the board. So you really fucked yourself here. Because I really thought that Edmonton needed a goaltender. Oh, so they're actually picking this one. Like Seth Jarvis last year. Yeah, right. Jarvis, I actually thought he would come here. But the thing was is that Perfetti literally fell into our fucking lap, right? Xavier Bourgault. I cannot say that. He's a centerman. I can't say that. Xavier Bourgalou. That was terrible. Bourgault. Centerman. 29 games played, 20 goals, 20 assists. Not bad, not bad. With Seth Jarvis, though, he actually had a ground control episode where they talked about him being from here. And so I was like, are you literally hinting it here? Carter just commented through his because Carter's at work right now, but he's linked to this channel through his phone. So he's typing in that. And I feel like that's very confusing to people. It's like, but you're talking. Why do you need to type? Carter, come home. Now I make it sound like you're a lost dog. Come home, Carter. Yeah, look at Edmonton's last picks. No goalies. No goalies. Not one. Not a soul. Ugh. This is such a long live stream in comparison to the last one we did. Good thing I had Pepsi. Unfortunately, it's Pepsi Zero, so I can't feel shit. Carter, it's okay because we didn't need another defenseman though to draft because we have drafted defensemen before. Wow, Edmonton drafts off the board as it was so unexpected. Right. I didn't even look at that number. Yeah. They went off the board to pick a forward. That makes no sense. Lambos has fallen all the way down to 23 now. So weird. It's so weird how we're at pick 23, but we're really not. We're at pick 22, but we keep saying that the pick is forfeited, so it's weird. What is it? How does it feel to see a team like Minnesota Wild pick you? It means they're trying to get out of mediocrity. Not the greatest record for wins and losses. 12-10-0. Maybe that's more of a product of the team struggles. Dallas is picking. I have no idea who the hell Dallas is picking. Somebody just said, is it Lucius? Is it Lucius or am I saying it right? Is it like Lucius, like goddamn Lucius Fox from Batman? I assume it is because like it's very rare you see any other spelling or any pronunciation of it. He scores goals, but so does Perfetti. Yeah. It's okay. Now we're just it's like we have 9 picks left. So, you know. It's not like Edmonton all. True, though. Right? Edmonton goes off the board to pick a forward. What a weird move. What a weird move by Ken Holland. Oh, my God. There we go. Got so bright. Oh, that's Carter. Yeah, Carter is at work right now on his break. Why am I so fucking bright? God damn it. Leave a like on the stream if you haven't already, guys. Appreciate everyone who's watching. Appreciate that you're all spending your time here.
I was reading the chats and I was so confused. Yeah, no, exactly. That's Carter typing because I'm away from the camera. I'm just here. I'm away from the keyboard. Could not be me. I am low-key exhausted, not gonna lie. This is me exhausted. I'm staying strong for the stream. No, not the biggest crowd coming in through here, but that's okay. Lucius scores goal. No, I saw that. Yeah, you said that. And then you also said, but so does Perfetti, I think is what you said. Jim Neal? Oh, he's really zoomed in there. Wyatt John. Lambos drops again? More I like it this time, more I like it. Right. The more I look at this, the more I like it, I think is that what you're meaning to say? Wyatt Johnson. So Lambos has dropped from like 17 to 24 right now. There's no way Lambos goes to the second round. I would be shocked and low-key horrified if Lambos went to the second round. There would have to be some like caveat that he just entered like a coma or something. There's no way he goes to the second. Like maybe a coma would send a player down to the second round, but you know. Yeah, but like the thing with Lambos is that was also a pipe dream because he was just from Winnipeg. Like, you know, like we have to kind of understand it wasn't. Get this. Okay. Idea coming. Okay. I've mentally prepared myself. I'm ready. I'm hyped. I'm ready. I think. Maybe it's just too much for me. Holy shit, that must be one hell of an idea. It's taken a while. Or it's just not sending. Because of my shitty Wi-Fi. I'm freezing. I don't want to say I'm freezing, but I'm cold. My legs are freezing. I should have had long pants. I forgot I was going to be down here for like 3 hours. You're keeping me on the edge of my seat. No. Don't touch it. Don't touch Dubois. It's too soon. Don't touch him yet. Don't move him around. No. I understand the sentiment, but no, it's not worth it. It's not worth that risk. We need to kind of stick to our guns to an extent. Oy. I know. It was a big brain idea, but I know. Oof. It was worth a shot. I was looking at the feed to see how much of a delay it was, and it's like 3 seconds or something like that. We happy with Chaz Mola? Ugh. Like Lambos could drop to like 24 now.
What's that?
Lambos could drop to like 24.
Hard to say.
Uh-huh.
Here.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see.
Mm-hmm. Close the door behind you, please. Thank you. Lambo's at 17. Pick is in. So this is where they have to take him, right? Because my God, like 33 and 34 off the board. Jesus Christ. Oy, oy. Ugh. Just sitting here waiting. Because, like, I don't know how low Lambos is going to drop. He's dropped a lot lower than I thought he would. But maybe, I guess, there isn't as much of a need for defense. I would argue no. Like, I would argue there is. But, like, what do I know? Maybe I'm wrong. But I will say the funniest thing is that is Edmonton thinking that they can trade their pick, not draft a goalie, then draft a forward off the board. That makes no sense to me. Edmonton, I don't understand at all. You had the goalie pick right there. Why didn't you take it? That was literally the only goalie pick you could have made. I'd be fine with it. I'm not, and also too, like with Detroit's pick, because Detroit traded up to pick Casa instead of Wallstead. I trust him though. I trust it though. It's trade their pick to you, trade their pick to us, and we get Lambos. Yeah. Florida, trade us your pick, even though the pick is in for Florida. Oh, they're interviewing him right now. Thank you. And obviously, if you want to pick Jets organization to believe me, I couldn't have dreamed it any better. They're here with you and celebrate with him. What does it mean? Blah, blah, blah. We've been through next year. Hold on. Oh, he came back from injury. Well, good for him. Good for him. Good for him. Oh, we have a bunch of viewers here. Say hello. Or just comment down below. Don't forget to leave a like. Subscribe to the channel, because that's awesome. But yeah, nice to see so many people. It's been an up and down stream that we've been having. The draft started about the half hour mark, and I've been here for, how about this? Oh, here we go. Train's big brain moment. Let's see. Let's see it. Let's see it. Oh my goodness, Zach. Do not show off your thighs. Oh, you'll get taken down. What do you think this is? Twitch? You can't be showing that much skin. Cop into third for a late pick and we get Lambos. Maybe, but I would argue that we don't really need to get rid of Cop now that we gave up Appleton to the Kraken. Chicago Steel of the... Lambos is dropping again! Holy fuck! Some people did not like Lambos. Oh my God. Samoskevich. Great name. Great name. Samoskevich. There's just so many levels to that name. Like, I would argue we don't need to trade Cop now, even though he probably will file for fucking arbitration again. Which keeps delaying the fucking inevitable of him eventually moving on. But, you know, is what it is. We need to accept that Lambos will not fall to the Jets. Actually, this is a great moment to pick Lambos for the Blue Jackets. Because they picked the forward, I believe, earlier in the draft, unless my memory is absolutely dog shit. And they didn't. But I think I was right. I think I'm right here. We're nearing the 3-hour mark of the stream. What an exciting time to be alive. Less people, but that's okay, because this was less of a fireworks type event as the expansion draft, and I understand that. That's fine. Although I would argue that it was a little more intense because people actually didn't know. How's that Pepsi there, Zach? It's okay, honestly. It's not really doing anything. I still have a sore throat, but like it's kind of just delaying it. Wish I had some. Catch. No, you don't want this. This is Pepsi Zero. It delays it. I was debating with myself if I wanted to go out and get a drink, but I really wasn't feeling well today, so I was like, no, I'll just stay in. Like even right now, I'm getting shivers. So. Yeah, this is somewhat sick sack. Hope everyone who's been around here has enjoyed it. I know I've gotten a couple clicks because I uploaded this to Twitter, so that was nice. Nice to see some stuff through there. Because I have Twitter now, so that's fun. For the beginning I knew what to tweet, and then nowadays I'm just like I don't know. How do you feel about Lucius? Okay, so at about the 2-hour 10-minute mark is when the Jets select. Oh my god. Oh, did they just move up? Oh no, that's a different thing. 2-hour 10-minute mark was when they picked him, and I was mad. But it took me about 30 minutes to be okay with the pick because I realized that not picking Lambos, who was a defenseman, was okay because we had so many defensive prospects. And Lucius kind of fell into our laps a lot like Perfetti did last year, although to a lesser extent, of course. I'm okay with it now, honestly. I'm less upset. I was more confused than upset last time. Also, if you haven't left a like already, man, leave a like on the stream because I appreciate that. Nice to see you around, bud. Oh, it's nice to see some people down here. You never know when they're going to show up on your stream, so it's nice. Oh, I know a lot of people are probably streaming this, so I don't expect too many people to be viewing mine, but it's nice when they come through. Always answer any questions you guys have. Try not to shiver a lot. I don't know. I think I need to see more of Chisholm to have an opinion on that. Sandberg just seems like he has the makings of a more shutdown type defenseman. Chisholm doesn't seem as much as that. He seems more of a two-way. But I really need to see more of them to have a proper opinion. I think Sandberg could be filling a void that we need to an extent because not enough of our guys can play the defensive aspect of defense well, or like even anything well. But you know. Like I just need to see more results both ways. ID on its way. Oh, here we go. Because we're upstream right now. It's about 9:52 p.m. in Winnipeg right now. Yep, that's where we're streaming from. We recorded a video earlier today, a short, and we also made a short today. And then the night before, we had recorded a bad batch reaction video. And then we probably have to record a couple videos in advance because we're going to be out of town for like the next week, like starting tomorrow and for the next week. Oh, God. No. We can't do that. You can't just trade away your picks just because then first off, you'd have to assume we trade it with somebody who wants to trade away, like trade for them, which is a very tough ask. And also, too, I think I just have to accept the fact that Lambos is not coming to Winnipeg. Unless he's coming on the away team. Which, you know, it's a bitter pill to swallow, but it happens. We got about 7 picks left. Pick is in now from the what's it called? From the Columbus Blue Jackets. Let's see who they select. And we just passed the 3-hour mark, so yay. Thank you all for staying here, sticking with us. I'm Bose for Jets second round. Honestly, at this point, it might happen. Who fucking knows, eh? He'll probably get picked before the end of the first round. I don't see him not getting picked. Wouldn't make sense. And then actually after the draft, I'll stay on for a little bit, and you guys can ask any questions you want. Ugh, because I'm all up for it. Ugh. I'm tired though. Oh. It's gonna be like from the WHL. Sharing and applause. Pick in the Nhl Draft. Defend some Corson Kuhlmans from Brooks of the Kuhlmans, I think is how they say it. The 2021 season schedule came out for all teams. Yeah, I saw that. Nice to see you, Andy, by the way. Don't forget to leave a like on the stream, buddy. Nice to see you come by. Yeah, I saw that. So I gotta plan out my days here that we can properly record all of the videos for the live game reactions. Yeah, excited. So Kuhlmans or whatever from Regina, Saskatchewan gets picked at 25th. So Lambos drops another spot from the 17th position, which he was projected to go at. And we're now at 26th. So that's nuts that he's dropped so far in the draft. If he doesn't get picked here, he'll have dropped 10 spots of his projection, which in the first round says a lot. Like, it doesn't say as much more as you get into the later stages, because then it just becomes what are some players that interest certain teams, especially in the latest rounds. But yeah. Sorry, guys. I am a little bit sick right now, so I'm coughing. Not COVID, though. I should preface this by saying I'm double vaccinated and I haven't been outside at all. And just a common cold. So now Minnesota's on the clock here at 26. And then we'll have Carolina at 27, Colorado at 28, and the Devils at 29. And then after that, it's just 3 more picks. We're 6 picks away from the end. What a time. Our last live stream was like an hour and a half, and this live stream's been so far like double that at least. Oh, the pick's in pretty early. Does that mean that they're picking Carson Lambos because of how quickly that fucking pick just shot in there? Oof. Let's see who they pick here. This will be their second pick in the first round. Lambos! And Lambos gets picked at 26 by the Minnesota Wild. The Minnesota Wild. Huh. How about that? He joins Caitlin Addison, I believe, as another Winnipeg or at least Manitoban-born player. Yeah, Addison's from Brandon. Lambos finally gets picked. Finally. He was out with a leg injury. Winnipeg, Manitoba County. Yep, looks like a Winnipegger. Now he finally got picked. Finally got picked. 26th. Oh, fuck off. You knew we weren't getting him. You knew we weren't getting him. You knew it. The second we missed him on the first go-around, wasn't coming back. Wasn't coming around. No. That's okay. I'm just happy he didn't drop way. Like, he dropped a lot. He dropped 9 spots.
Like he did have medical issues though. That's what they're all talking about, and he says it's all fixed up now. So 27 is Carolina coming up. 28 is Colorado. 29 is New Jersey, and 30 is Vegas. I'm gonna quickly run off screen for a second. I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break. Oh no, okay, that's a different pick. So confused for a second there. Love this stream though. No, are you kidding me? You thought no one was here? Get out of here! Get out of here with that attitude. No, Carter's here. No, I had to piss. I have to close the door now. I've been streaming for 3 hours. I can piss. I can go piss. I'm allowed that. 3 hours straight. You piss too. And I've been drinking all this Pepsi the entire stream. It's like a full bottle when I started. Not now. Yeah, it did. It did. Pepsi Zero, it goes right through you, man. Right through you. Ooh. Oh, I am exhausted. I am tired. They're running out of time. They have 6 seconds left on their pick. 5, 4, 2, 1. They're on the clock. Oh, we have a trade. I think we have a trade. That's why Carolina hasn't picked already.
How's everybody doing? It's been an eventful night, has it not? Ooh. Oh. Look at all the people! How's everybody doing? Watching the draft right now. Pretty late in the rounds. I had a breakdown at about the 2 hour 10 mark because we didn't pick Lambos. I've accepted that it was probably not the best time to pick him because we have defensive prospects, but it's okay. It's totally okay. How am I doing on this eventful night? I'm okay, honestly. Hoping the stream continues to do well. You know, it's just, it is what it is. Yeah. An eventful night. So what the fuck is Carolina doing with their pick? Their pick has literally been sitting there forever, and they have already passed the allotted time. So I do not get it. It is back to just me. I keep checking NHL discussion now. Who am I talking? I'm talking to myself. But I was just gonna say I am checking NHL discussion just to see. Nice relaxation. My hair looks terrible because I have bangs, so it fucking, unless it's like goddamn Rachel from Friends, you can't get it right. What is happening with your pick? We demand answers. We wants to know. They literally had like 3 interviews just to delay the inevitable. Oh, so Carolina trades the pick. For 40 and 51 to Nashville.
So Nashville gets the pick. 27.
I get to just sit around for a bit. There's a guy named Zach Dean. Are you shitting me?
My full name is Zachary D. Nolan, so I'm spooked. I'm a bit spooked. Who am I talking about? No one's here. Anybody new joins the group or the stream?
Be sure to comment down below. Appreciate everyone who comes by. So it's nice. Oh, I got 3 people now. That is better than 0, which I had for the last 5 minutes. David Poyle. So the Preds pick. Okay. You hurry up. Closed captions, please. Zachary Leclerc. I can't say that name. That's way too French for me. Haru? I don't know it, but that was the guy that couple Habs fans were saying that they were thinking the Habs might want because he sounds French. No, it's not because he sounds French, but that's who they thought. So, yeah, there's that. Now we have 5 picks left. 5 fucking picks left. We're on the final stretch here. And we've only been streaming for about a little over 3 hours. Oh my, how the time has flown. I do enjoy streaming though. Like, especially when people are on. Like, if I get the odd people that just want to ask me questions, stuff, it's fun. It's fun to talk with. Every now and then it is feel like this where it's like a bit of dead space. Or I'm just kind of just sitting here and just kind of keep myself engaged. But other than that, it's fine. I know, nobody asked, but I'm the one on the screen, so I was telling. If you're new, by the way, don't forget to subscribe to the channel because we actually really do appreciate it. And leave a like on the stream as well too, because it's just great. I know I say quite a bit, but we're still growing as a channel, so gotta kind of grab some traction somewhere. Did really good with our playoff game reactions. Those did very well. Off season's a different beast, though. Very hard to get off season content that's very, very well watched. Hence why we're freaking doing live streams as well. We're up to pick 28. It's Colorado, and then we have 29 with New Jersey, 30 with Vegas, 31 with the Canadiens, then 32 is with Columbus because Columbus acquired it from Tampa. Fun. And then I'll stay on for a bit after. Yeah, so they get pick 19 and 27. That's interesting. Honestly, guys, it's very, you can only get so excited after the Jets of picks is done. So then you're like, I'll watch the rest. see if there's any huge shockers. And also, I'm not listening with any audio because I don't want to get copyrighted and taken down. So it's really hard for me to hear it all and know what they're saying. This just looks pretty sweet. Yeah, you know, like, the more I look at it, like, I think that it's okay. I'm over it too, honestly, I think. If you go back and check at the 2-hour 40 mark, I think I've really fully accepted that it's okay. At the 2-hour 10 mark, I'm not, but at the 2-hour 40-minute mark, I've accepted it. Also, guys, be sure be sure. Should I comment more mail? I didn't. Could you tell me what he said actually? Because I've been listening with no audio. So and I haven't been really be able to go on social media much. Watch Islanders flop, the Flyers flop next year. Yeah, it's possible. You know, it is. The Flyers have kind of struggled, especially Carter Hart not playing really well. His role model is Scheif. Oh, that's nice. That's really nice, actually. That's encouraging. He's from Minnesota too, so hoping he doesn't move. Oh, who are they picking for the Colorado Avalanche? Also, guys, yeah, be sure to share the stream around maybe too. You know, maybe get some more eyes on it. It's fine. You guys don't have to. I understand. Everyone's all busy. Everyone's busy today, but and he models his game after him. Then we're okay. Oscar Olausson. Interesting. Ugh. Right winger. All right. Yeah, that's fine. Wait, really? This might be good. Yeah, exactly. Like we'll get over it then. And now whoa, right. Where did he say that? I thought he was going to swing at Ratty, right? Oh, so right, it's not Columbus anymore. It is the Chicago Blackhawks, because the Chicago Blackhawks moved back in the draft year because they switched their picks with Columbus, which was dumb, but they did it, and so now Chicago will pick 32nd, even though it was dumb. Look at Jets Twitter; they did a live. I can't really right now because I'm doing a live, and also too, I'm always scared that if I exit out of this in any way, shape, or form, it'll just crash, and that's 3.5 hours of viewing. That would kill me. I would die inside a little bit. I'll check it after. I just don't want to crash anything. Already, yeah. Yeah, that's true. Those things usually go on YouTube, like just those the interviews. Or actually, you know what it'll do? What'll happen? It'll go on YouTube and then it'll go on a legal curve. Did you watch Bad Batch? Yes, I did. It was pretty solid. It was a filler episode. That's all I'll say. I'm not going to spoil it for you. It was filler, though. It was a filler episode. It was okay. Be sure to check out our live reactions to it afterwards as well, too. You know, I won't spoil. Okay, but like, yeah, that is it spoiling to say it's filler, though? No. Like, it just means that you have an idea of it doesn't really progress certain stories, and that's fine. It happens. Feels like Filoni's trying to stall in some of his episodes because he doesn't. He knows that where he wants it to end, but he doesn't know how to make it so that it goes out longer to get there. But it is what it is. Whew. Oh man, these minutes fly by like quickly. Like I know I'd said like I'm exhausted from the sheer amount of it. Right, exactly. It's very frustrating. It is. I really thought, and also too, I'm gonna say this, and sorry, and if this spoils anything for you, I'm so sorry. But like every time I say filler episode, you know that I mean that there's no Empire in it. I'm so if that spoils, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry if that's a spoiler to you. But like the Empire doesn't show up in this episode. I'll just say that. That's the only type of thing that even remotely resembles a spoiler. And if it really ruins your experience, I'm sorry. But yeah. Oh, thanks for another like on the stream, by the way, guys. If that was a new person, don't forget to subscribe. If it wasn't a person who's already shown up already, I appreciate it. Yeah. Ooh. So Devils are on the clock here at pick 29. Probably another job from Sid. Okay, so you can't be saying these things because my better judgment, like stop talking about it, because then you're gonna make me want to add on certain things to your thing to kind of point you towards the right track. So don't say anything more about it. Otherwise, I'm going to just tell you everything in detail, because I have a good poker face when I'm playing poker, not when I'm trying to not do it. You know what I mean? Just in regular events. I'm actually a lot like my girlfriend in that regard. My girlfriend cannot keep a secret to save her life. She'll argue with me on that, but everything I've told her, she's told her mom. So, you know, not everything actually. That is poor misrepresentation, but there's the odd funny story that I'm like, why did you say that? Why would you do that? Do you like tempting fate? It's so okay. I said this when no one was around. After Habs picks, I'm going to watch Bad Rich. Okay. I said this when no one was around. I'll say it again. The fact that there is a guy on the draft board that says Zach Dean, and my name is literally Zachary Dean Nolan, I feel completely threatened and absolutely uncomfortable. I feel that my name, my good name, is being threatened by this person that I've never met in my life. They're like, hey, do you know Zach Dean? No, and they'll cut them off after they say Dean, even though he's trying to say Zachary Dean. No, and they'll be like, no, I know him. It's like, no, wait. It's like, no, him. We're talking about him now. Oh, the pick is in. All right, Chase Stillman. I pray Vegas has a huge bust with the pick. Here's the thing with Vegas. Their first ever pick that they drafted, they fucking traded away. So I will never forgive them for that. It just feels dirty. How much of this? How much are we watching? No, we got 8 minutes left. Yeah, we're not watching the second round, even though Buffalo shows up. Like, you can see pick 33 on the corner there, and I'm like, no. You're not telling me we're doing round 2 as well, right? I didn't think round 2 was on TV. It's not, right? Can you guys actually answer that? I'm actually curious. Is round 2 on any way, shape, or form on TV, like at all? Can you find round 2 of the NHL draft, or do they just not show it on TV? Oh, nice. I am very serious though, guys. Is there any way, like, does round 2 even happen tonight or no? Because I know with certain rounds it comes out way after the fact, and so I'm never sure. I remember that round 2 didn't happen in the same night, and I know that they're showing it, but no to what? That round 2 isn't tonight, or that it's not on TV. It's no. He's pretty much answering my question. I'm just getting stupid specific. Streamed usually on NHL's website. Oh, that's not fun, is it? Is the second round streamed tonight though, or is it like during the day tomorrow? That's my question. That's my second question. My follow-up question: is it streamed tonight or tomorrow, or like another fucking day? Because it would make sense for them to just want to do it so quickly. No, they do 2 to 7. When do they do it though? Like, when do they do that streaming? Is it like, it can't be tonight because it's fucking 10. It's like 10:30 here. That would be absolutely ridiculous, right? 10 a.m. Oh Jesus! I'm not doing that. No, sir. Ooh. I'm like on the road at 10 a.m. I'm going to Thunder Bay after tonight. Like tomorrow morning. See my cousins. I will not be here at 10 a.m. Actually, that's why we're recording a bunch of things in advance for you guys, so that you guys don't miss too much contracts. What picks do Jets even hold? Oh, they put it on their Instagram. Hang on. Let me check here. I'll take the bullet here and check. Hang on. Just wait a sec. So, NHL Jets, please work Winnipeg Wi-Fi. Ooh, we have picks 18, 50, 82, and 146. Those are our 4 picks. in round 1, 2, 3, and 5. The more you know. Whose hair is that? I don't have long, luscious locks like that. Ugh. Welcome, new viewer. It shows up. I'm not watching too much. Hope they trade Krebs. Yeah, right? He played in Winnipeg. That's close enough, right? If you're new here, don't forget to leave a like on the stream and subscribe. And also comment down below your thoughts. Ah, they picked him! No! No! Imposter! Imposter! No! Sus! Sus! Vegas pick is sus! Vegas picked an imposter. Vegas selects Zach Dean. That is an imposter. Guy's taking my name, taking everything I work for. No. I feel like I have been personally. I will not stand for this injustice. I will not stand for this injustice. Mm-mm. They picked me. They picked my imposter. I know. My dad's like, son, they picked you. He texted me, and I'm like, I know. Mm-mm. Son of a bitch. Absolute son of a bitch. Slime ball imposter. Imposter. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I feel personally attacked. Mm-mm. Ugh. Gosh. Oh my God. We don't need more commercials, motherfucker. We're almost there. We're almost there. We're so close to the end. And then I can just sit here and talk about the fact that my imposter was taken by the goddamn Vegas Golden Knights. He's brought shame to this house.
I am having a really bad day. Imagine people just randomly clicking on now. They're just like, what the hell is he doing? He's having an existential crisis. His pick was like fucking an hour and a half ago. No, sir.
Who do you want? Pastujov? Pastujov. And I still want to say thanks, Between. Oh yeah, of course, man. I appreciate all you guys popping in. It's really nice. Pastujov, please. Oh yeah, I appreciate everyone who took some time at least to drop in, even if it was for a couple seconds, if it was a couple minutes, even if it was for freaking hours. I'd question your sanity, but you know. Did you just say that? Are you shitting me? Are you serious? Are you serious? No, you're fucking with me. You're fucking with me. There's no way. No. No, hey, no. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. Don't you do that. Don't No, they didn't. No, they didn't. No, they did not. No. What? No, I need to look online. Hang on. No, we didn't. No. How? I'm not seeing anything. NHL Discussion hasn't posted it. No. Wait, really? Are you? I'm checking news. I'm not seeing anything. Where are you seeing this? I'm not seeing this. I can't check Twitter. I'm on live stream. No, I just was looking at it. I just looked at it. No, they haven't. No, they haven't. Where are you looking? No, they haven't. No, they didn't. Their last pick was glorifying my imposter. Oh. Logan Malou was picked by Montreal, by the way. No, they didn't. No, it's not gonna. No, you're just fucking with me now. No. Look harder. Fucking. Huh? It's not there. I'm not. No. Nope. I refuse to believe you until you give me proper cause. Don't get my hopes up like that. Do not play with my emotions. The one guy literally said, it's there, and then said NHL Discussion posted, which they didn't, and then fucked off. He played a little sneaky. We're at the last pick now, so no. Let me look in these chats. Play with me, boys. Play with me. You play with my emotions. I was so not mentally ready to think that we could have gotten the defenseman. I was so not mentally ready. I wanted to believe so hard that we could have. I've spent 5 minutes looking. It is not there. It's not there. Look harder. I'll Google Elliot Friedman. How about that? I'll look at Elliot Friedman. We'll Google Elliot Friedman Twitter. Because he leaks all of these things. Yeah, nothing. I put too much faith in people. Wait, I can check Twitter from my phone. Oh, I'm a stupid fuck. Yeah, that makes sense. Why did I let myself get attached? I wanted to believe it would be. I wanted so badly to believe. He wouldn't even add a lot to an extent. Because it's one of those things where it's like, also too, there was just too much of a bad reputation there. Yeah. Oh, no. You're not off the hook. Come here. Explain what you did. You're not getting around that one. I am disappointed. I am very disappointed in you, child. Very disappointed. And you got my goddamn hopes up. I don't give a shit that he's allegedly a terrible human being, and all reports a terrible human being. He's also, did your blood boil? No. I actually thought for a second that, man, that's actually like you said for $3 million. And that's actually a solid deal for $3 million. But the problem is like he's also an asshole. But if we can just forget that, we can just forget that he's an asshole for a minute. He's American. We like those, apparently. He played on the Rangers. We like those, apparently. Or at least was acquired in some way or shape or form by the Rangers at a time in life. He's a defenseman, although he's an offensive defenseman, which we really don't need. I would argue we don't. People could disagree. Oh! Oh my God, is that him? Oh no! Oh no! I forgot about. Oh no! Oh yeah, we'll timestamp that in there. Oh no. You had one job. Just the one! One job. Nolan Allen gets drafted. Guess what? You didn't draft an asshole. Good job. Okay, he's not an asshole, but he made a very bad mistake. A very bad mistake. I'm not going to get it. I don't want to talk about this. I really don't. I know it could be seen as childish, and I'm not really discussing this, but it's not a very comfortable conversation. It's not a very good conversation to have. The fact that I feel bad that I even forgot about it and I realized it now, to be honest. Oh man. I feel bad for the poor soul that has to post that on the Habs Instagram. Oh my. That's not a mistake. It's absolutely exactly. You see, this is why I don't want to have a conversation with it, because it's not. There's no right answer to an extent in dealing with certain severities. So I'm just not going to comment on it. It is horrid. I will say this. It's bad. It's just bad. Yikes. I don't want to talk about it. I hope you guys understand where I'm coming. It's not something that let's move on. Let's move on. Oh man. Yeah, they're not even posting it. You know it's bad when your first round pick doesn't get posted on your Instagram. I'm just gonna say that. That make Mark Bergevin look bad. Yeah, no, it does. Oh. Ooh, that's rough. No, I agree. He should definitely have avoided that pick. He shouldn't have been picked at all, to be honest. Like, he himself said he did not want to be picked. So that's when the guy has the at least ownership to say, do not pick me, and you still pick me. Oh boy. Oh man. Yeah, it's just a bad situation all around. That's not good. That's not. Oh God, I feel bad for the Habs fans. They didn't ask for this. I'm just gonna go check out my one Habs fan account. Oh man. So the draft is done. I'll stay on for a little bit. He didn't want to get picked. No, let's just not focus on it. Honestly, I don't want to talk about it. Oh God. Oh man. Man, why did they do this? Good God. Montreal, what are you doing? Yeah, of course, man. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Man. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Oh, God. Oh, God. All right. Okay, I think we'll run this for like another 5 to 10 minutes, and then we'll be done. Ooh. Goodness gracious! What a way! What a very sour way to end the draft. Oh man. Mm. Uh, oh well, you know.
Especially when you got Cole Sillinger, Matthew Coronado, Isaac Rose, and Sebastian Coza
If anyone's just coming by, be sure to just drop a comment or a like or something. Oh, anyone just hops on, just ask any question you want. I'll answer them. Whew, I'm exhausted. It's like, why? We had such an interesting start, and we just slowly got, like, there was some interesting things that happened, yes, along the way. There were some trades. And then, like, oh, God. Okay. I think I'll just let's shut it off then. Unless anyone's just coming in to check and wants to ask a couple questions, I think I'll be done for the night. I take any questions, honestly, guys. It's pretty late though, but I can answer some. Notice we got a couple viewers right now, so like if they want to ask anything, that'd be great. If they want to leave a like, subscribe, that'd be awesome as well. If they haven't already, I mean. Yeah. I'm a little exhausted, but manageable. I just looked at Jake's stream and there's a trade. Anyone shows up here, just Oh God. Ugh. I'm just pretty much stalling just to see if I. Oy, oy, oy. It is bad. They picked him. Closing statement. So like, I'm tired. Wanted to see if I could just stretch it just to 4 hours because we're so close, right? Mm.
All I see is this. Declaration in French. Translate to English.
Actually, Jake's gonna read out his stream, the Montreal statement. So I actually want to stay to see this.
I'm looking right now. The Canadians issued the following statement by selecting our organization obtains the promise of hockey. Also, never has submitted not a serious fault. Canadians are well aware of the situation and now may recognize its immediate reactions.
All right. I think we'll get going, guys. Thanks to everyone who showed up. Long ass stream. I know, not easy. I know there's no one right now, but just in case anyone's rewatching this back, I do appreciate it. And yeah.